fighting these fucking allergies. This video was shot after the other one. Obviously, I'm wearing a different shirt. This is about 3 days later. I just want to address a few topics because a lot of people, I know, like, and it's not even just people asking me about it, but even excuse me, I just farted. Even me, I know people wonder why I move how I move. And see, listen, I'm gonna let y'all know some of the things I go through, but I ain't gonna tell y'all too much right now, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, people be wondering, like, yo, what happened to your group? What happened to the niggas you was running with? What happened to this? What happened to that? Why you always by yourself now? Why this? Why that? The problem is, let me tell you, the problem, I've come to learn that this is the big problem. In this world, when someone you love does something wrong to you, you're faced with two decisions. You're faced with either keep it in and just cut the person off, and now you look fake, or you tell the world what they did to you, and now you look fake because you kind of like exposed what they did for you. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time, I believe in myself so much. I'm so confident that I don't ever tell the world what people do to me because I think me separating hurts people enough. You know what I'm saying? Because not even to sound cocky, just like, all right, for example, like the most important thing, like, all right, me and my father, right? I did a whole vlog about a month or two ago on our relationship. Not the one that I posted. There's one that I didn't post that I got in depth. I got more in depth about our arguments and our situation and our disagreements. And I just didn't post it yet because, for one, I'm on probation while I'm fighting this gun charge. Now, that's not the time because there's certain things that happened between. Nothing needs to be said while I'm on probation. I don't need these people already watching me. I don't need them looking at me like, nah, I'm not, no. You know what I'm saying? I need just so. As long as I'm, fighting this gun case and I'm on probation, certain things just ain't gonna be brought to light. You know what I'm saying? And but, that was a big part in why I acted how I acted a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta understand, my dad being who he is, and people see my outside fans, like, from this state, that state, if you're not from Springfield, you're not gonna know how important it is. You're not gonna know because you don't know who he is. But the people from my city, niggas from my city, y'all know what's up. So for him to be, it's more so of like when you have someone who is in position to help you, and for whatever reason they don't, it makes you feel like you have something to prove. And then a lot of people, like, yeah, I definitely had something to prove to him. You know what I'm saying? I did. You know what I'm saying? But, on one of my 20th birthday, he sent me a long-ass paragraph about how proud of me he was and how proud he was to be my dad. To be my dad. And after that, it took a lot of weight off my shoulders because it was like, he finally respects me as a man. You know what I'm saying? And we got into it after that too. You know what I'm saying? And we just, he ain't gonna listen to me because he's the father in the relationship. But and not even to make it about horoscopes, because I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, why the fuck this nigga always talking about horoscopes? But in all reality, we are our two signs, and just like me and my son. But that's the thing. Last time I was with my dad, I told him, I feel like God made all of us, me, you, and my son, opposite signs for a reason. I feel like we're all supposed to teach each other something, bro. My dad's a Leo. I'm an Aquarius. My son's a Scorpio. We are all fixed zodiac signs. Fixed zodiac sign is It's like the zodiac sign. You have to look it up. It's like the zodiac signs who are very stubborn and set in their ways. That's all three of us. And it's like we all like to do what we want to do in our own ways. You know what I'm saying? So whenever my dad would try to tell me something and I use my own brain instead of just obeying and doing what he said, it turns into an argument. Now he wants to do this. Now he wants to fight. Now he wants to do this. Instead of just communicating, you know what I'm saying? And me being an Aquarius, I'm a natural born rebel. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care who you are. You're not going to control me. The only people that can control me is God and the fucking... I ain't going to say the devil can control me. He can't control me, but... And when I say the devil, I mean the government. They can't control me, but they can, like... Say I go to jail. They basically control me. They say, get your ass in that cell. Yeah, you in that cell, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say control, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't fight, you, like, you know what I'm saying? But even outside the situation with me and my dad, like, people are like, oh, what happened with you and your squad, da da da. You have to understand something. Before I had a son, I was able to be, and every person in GTS will tell you this, that was even from now till back then. Me, and I don't say this to be cocky, I don't say this to feel cool, I say this because this is the real truth. I was the person that held everything together. It was me, and they will all tell you that. Like, even back in the days, like Taz used to say, me and Taz started LOM together, but he used to say, yo, I call Razor the leader because he's the one that gets everybody together. He's the one that stay on our back about, you know, being serious. He's the one that's all real shit. Like and it used to be possible. But the world doesn't understand. Once I actually had a son, once Caden actually came into this world, I couldn't be a father to my son and be on everyone's back about taking their life seriously. It's just, I didn't have time, you know what I'm saying? And not everyone understands that. Not everyone. So once my son came into the picture, my attention shifted to him. It wasn't, now I'm not worried about what you're doing and you're doing and you're doing and you're doing. And now that I'm not worried about what y'all doing, some of y'all are taking the wrong path. But see, yeah, I know if I was there, I would be able to talk you out of it and make you do the right things, but I shouldn't have to. Especially some of these niggas are older than me. Some of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Taz, 4 years older than me, bro. I shouldn't have to, you know what I'm saying? And I did it out of love, yeah. Like, this how it was with me and Taz. When it came to beef and whenever the squad had beef, he was the big bro. You know what I'm saying? Taz, big diesel ass, you know what I'm saying? He was a big bro. But when it came to mentally and like organizing shit and all that, I was the big bro. I'm younger, but I was the big bro. He'll tell you that I was the one, you know, and even Quanda Don will tell you that. Like okay, not last time, but like I say the time when we had that DBN interview, right? I had told Quan, we was in the car, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you. You know why I'm proud of you? Because out of everyone that was in the group, when I shifted my attention to my actual son, instead of telling y'all what to do, you were the only one smart enough to do what was right. He went and got a studio. He learned how to use it. He knows how to make his own music now. He's doing all these things. I don't have to guide him. And that took so much weight off my shoulder. It's like, yes, now I actually have someone that can do what needs to be done without me telling them. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, bro, I'm so proud of you. I appreciate that shit. Like, and he told me, like, yeah, bro, nigga, I listen, bro. I'm telling you, he's like, you don't think all them times when, this is what he said, all them times when you used to be telling, like, spazzing on us and saying we're not taking that as serious as you and da-da-da. He's like, yeah, listen, I pay attention, bro, like, da-da-da. That shit, it took a while, but that shit hit me, da-da-da. And that's all I ever wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I ever wanted, bro. And he's, like, really the only one that did it. Like, Abdi, I post a screenshot to let y'all know that I don't be doing snake shit, bro. Like, people see me and they see me by myself and they be like, he has to be a snake because he's not around everybody. No, y'all don't understand this. I choose to be by myself. I choose to be with my family and like just like that. Only I choose these things. I can listen, niggas still, bro. Yo, last time I went to the hood, bro, I shot a video for my little nigga Bubba, right? On the block, right on the block. You know what I'm saying? And me and one of my older cousins, and I'm gonna explain this to y'all because this is one of the real reasons why I kind of like separated myself from the hood. Besides me having a son. Now, I guess I ain't gonna talk too much about it because I'm on probation, but if you're from Springfield, you know there's another rapper from my side of town that is a somebody like that. Put it like that. He's a somebody. He's not a nobody. So there became a time where me and him had a disagreement, and he was wrong. He knows he was wrong. I knew he was wrong. But seeing how he was more involved in the streets, like, see me, I had no choice but to grow up on Knox Street. If I could have changed my childhood and not grew up in the hood, okay, yeah, I would have did that. Cause who would want to? I know a lot of young niggas who try to force themselves into the hood, but that shit's not cool. Like, why would you want to? Like, there's a lot of niggas that I brung around the hood that got way more involved in the hood than I ever did. And it's like, how? I lived right on the middle of this street. I done seen people die. I done been in the middle of fucking plane shootouts and all this extra shit. And y'all wanna be in it. Y'all wanna go. But I guess that's what they say, bro. The people who's really from those areas, they trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all crazy. Crazy. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had disagreement, and actually, if you pay attention, y'all know there's one person from the side of town where I grew up at that I was shooting videos for, and then it stopped. Why? Because I'm gonna tell you what happened was one time, you know, I told him like, yo, I need 200 for this video, I'm shooting a video. Prior to me saying that, I shot the video, and you know, he got mad hundreds in the video, mad 20s, and that's not why I said that. I said that because at the time. See, right now I put my prices back down because I realized. Actually, I'll get to that after. It's a real good valid point, but I don't want to go into different subjects and forget what I was talking about. At the time, I was charging 250, 200, 250, 200. For him, I was gonna do 200. But every other video before that, I only charged him like 150. So, you know, for the first time, I'm like, yo, I need 200, He tells me, yo, I don't got it. Now look, peep game. I said, me knowing he has it, but I don't know, you don't actually know he has it because you don't know what that money needs to be used for that he had in the video. So I'm like, all right, whatever, all right, I'll do it for 150. So I pull up to pick up the 150. Then he tells me, well, yo, if you give me the video and let me post it on my channel instead of you posting it on your channel, then I'll give you 200. That's where the issue started right there, because it was like, okay, for one, you told me you didn't have it, so you lied. And then on top of that, I don't even do that. That's the only reason I even shoot music videos for a low price, is because it's putting everyone's fan base is all coming to one area. It's unity. The whole point of RZ Productions is to unify Springfield. And I did that. People get mad at me like when I shot a video for Ali Fats, some niggas from around where I grew up at, how can you be mad? But see, then these same niggas who will look at Nipsey Hussle when he unites Bloods and Crips and look up to him for that. Come on now. Come on now. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get our city right. Y'all sitting here worried about all this petty shit and. Listen, my nigga, Nipsey Hussle never changed where he was from, right? But he showed love to other hoods, right? Okay then, my nigga, y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a point where you have to grow up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up at a young age, you know what I'm saying? So, see, I got off subject. Never mind. Back to the thing with him. So then, I was telling him, like, I'm like, alright, you know what? Just because you tried to pull that fast one on me, I'm gonna give you the video. Cause why? As talented as you are, and I can vouch for you, I already know you're very talented. You're gonna need me before I need you. Watch. I know, and you just tried to play me. Watch this. Pick game. A couple months go by. He hits me up. Facebook. Nope. No response. Hit me up again. No response. He asked me for my number. Nah, you don't need my number. Now I'm being childish. You don't need my number for it. You got anything to say it through the messenger. You don't need, but then again, a lot of people don't want to apologize through messenger because they feel like somebody was screenshotted. They would rather say it where it's not really a chance of it being them being seen, because that's ego though. See, that's ego. And let me get back to how that was the situation of when I went to go shoot a video for my little nigga. Like, so my big cousin was there, and him are, they fuck with each other hard. So he's like, yo, why you unfollow me and this and that and da da. And I'm like, I already told you why. I told you. And I'm like, you telling me that me and this other artist need to apologize to each other. That's what you saying. We need to apologize to each other. What am I apologizing for? That's my question. What am I apologizing for? I didn't lie to him. I didn't know. What am I apologizing for? Yeah, it would be mature, but it's what's right. Why would I apologize? I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh, da da, so you taking it out on me, da da. Then he's like, oh, nigga, I've been going through this, and I don't know if people from the hood seem to think like, I guess, not that I'm rich, but that I'm always up. And it's like, no, I'm like, shit, some of y'all niggas probably doing better than me at times. Because the majority of the time when I get money, I'm spending it on investments. So, because every time I do get some money, bro, this camera right here, this camera costed, I ain't even gonna do it. I ain't gonna say on this, but the camera I'm recording on costed a couple. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because the Chicopee police got my other camera. You know what I'm saying? Basically, but this is why no one knows where I live. I don't let no one know where I live because all the money that I do get gets invested. So what does that mean? There's a lot of valuable shit in my house. And I'd be damned if I come home one day and all my shit's missing. You crazy. Nope, nobody knows where I live. You out your mind. Man, there's a mic. My microphone costs $1,000. No, it's not even the most valuable thing in here. You saying this laptop right here costs $1,000, MacBook. I got another Mac Mini in there that costs $600. No, like this. You know what I'm saying? All my money goes into investments, and I didn't even buy that microphone. I'll show you about that microphone. You know what I'm saying? Most of the shit I bought. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to yeah, like. So, while me and him are like, debating about the subject, everybody else, all the other niggas, they like, yeah, but, yeah, and I understand that. Maybe I was wrong for taking it out on everybody. The reason why I felt like that is because I felt like my big cousin, which is one of the people who kind of always had my back growing up in the hood. To me, it felt like he chose the other nigga over me. So when that happened, to me it was like, Well, because this ain't the first situation where something like that's happened. He got into it, this artist I'm talking about got into it with somebody else from GTS where he snuck the nigga over some cigarettes. And niggas, and mind you, the other nigga I'm talking about grew up on the same block as me. Niggas from the hood where we grew up at didn't want to let him fight him. So it was like, how y'all just gonna let this nigga punch him and then try to tell him relax? That's like somebody punching me and then everybody from the area that I grew up in is telling me like, nah, you can't fight him, chill. What do you mean? He just punched my fucking face? Like this nigga just, what? What do you mean I can't fight? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that had already happened in the past. So then when the situation with me and him happened and I felt like my cousin chose him, it was like, well, he's more involved in the street shit than I am, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes sense that they chose him, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I just backed off. I left the whole thing alone. Like, I still slide through, nigga. I grew up there. I'd be damned if somebody tell me I'm not coming through there, but stop, you know what I'm saying? I just distanced myself from the whole hood, bro. It was just like, man, I felt like they all because of what my cousin did, it made me feel like the whole area chose him over me, but it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to a few niggas and they like, yo, don't ever feel like that. Whatever you and your cousin going through because of that situation, we ain't choose him, we ain't da-da-da. Nigga, you really grew up over here, da-da-da. And that shit felt kind of good, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, it just, that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how cool y'all are. If someone's wrong, they wrong, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's to tell y'all, like, I choose to be alone. Don't think, because some people be seeing me all the time by myself. Oh, this nigga Razor. Yeah, nobody fuck with him. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm very connected. You stupid. Don't be stupid. I choose to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I choose to be by myself. And then on top of that, like, some people, like, alright, back to the GTS shit, like I said, when I had my son, it changed a lot, because it was like, I had to take my life way more serious. And, like, for example, like, when me and Abdi, we would always clash, bro, and I kid you not, 90% of the time, bro, I was right. We would always clash, bro. And he'll tell you, I'm actually posting screenshots so y'all know, like, all I ever want from me and any nigga I fuck with is for them to be great, for them to be good. But, you know, it's just things that happen and things people do, and then it's like, alright, well, I can't. I take my life too serious, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time to play games. I don't have the time to do that. I don't have time to know. No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for it. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. As far as GTS, like, I'm still well connected to my old group too. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm gonna give y'all, see, the nigga I was closest to did me the most dirt. He did me, like, there's so much shit, like, to the point where some things I wouldn't even be able to tell y'all, because if I did, y'all would look at him. Y'all would look at him different. It wouldn't just be me. No, y'all would look at him different. And that's not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? People who grew up in the area we grew up in, you know, they already know what's up. But the outside world and all the fans he might have got from this music shit, that ain't my job to be exposing. You know what I'm saying to y'all? But there's certain things I can say, like, for example, like, first time he got arrested, right? He got arrested with a few niggas, you know what I'm saying? They got accused of home invasions and shit. And no, actually, I'm bugging. First time he got arrested, he was riding around with a fucked up taillight, and his mans was with him. I ain't gonna say his name. I know who he is. I ain't his name. One of his mans was with him, and his mans took out some weed and threw the shit on his floor, on his car floor. Mind you, supposedly from what the cops say, Taz already had a pound of some green in the trunk, and he got charged for that. So to me, when Taz told me, it was like, why are you fucking with this nigga? Like, Taz ended up going to jail that night, and the nigga that cause he was supposed to go to jail with him. He had half the amount, but he threw it on the floor and let this nigga Taz take the blame for it. You know what I'm saying? And Taz was mad about it at first, but then I guess the nigga came and bailed him out, so they got over it. But I'm still telling Taz, like, yo, you need to watch out for him, bro. That's I don't know. That's just something I watch out for. I wouldn't hang around him. So then, peep game, right? He had got in trouble again. I think this time was for home invasion with the same nigga, right? Or maybe am I saying that wrong? Yeah, it was after that, right? It was after the time, but yeah, it was. Whatever happened, I had the bread, right? Cause this is when I was still in the hood, you know, getting money however I could. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just a CEO. You know what I'm saying? I was doing what I was doing. So I had the bread to bail him out the other time, right? The time after the time where he bailed him out. Except Taz was on a 90-day detainer. And I had booked a flight to Miami way before he got arrested again. So it just so happens, right? I can't make this up. Just so happens that the exact day his 90-day detainer was up was the same day I was supposed to arrive back from Miami. June 14th, 2000 whatever it was, but June 14th, I remember that date because that's when I came back from Miami and that's when his 90-day detainer was up. So me just coming back from Miami, I had spent a lot of bread, you know what I'm saying? I was out there in the drop top, doing this, doing that. So I came back. Now, I had a close friend, bro, Carol, and I know she probably still mad at me about that. I know we talked after it, but I don't know if she let it go yet. When I get rich, I'm going to give it back to her, no doubt. I had to beg her, and I brung her into a visit with me to see Taz and let him beg her to pay a bill for $2,500, right? $2,500. See, now, first she's like, nigga, you're bugging, da da da. Cause mind you, him and her ain't close like that, but she fuck with me. Like me and her used to have a little something back in the days, and she just fuck with me off the strength cause she know I'm an authentic nigga, bro. I always been there for her. I always, whenever she needed advice. So we finally got her to do it. She did it for me, bro. And before we did it, I gave him a list of rules that he is not allowed to do if we were to go through with this. I said, you're not allowed to hang around that nigga no more. The same nigga that, you're not allowed to hang with that nigga no more, bro. Nah, bro, nah. If she does this, bro, on the strength of me, my nigga, you're not fucking with that nigga. So, that was one thing. That was one rule. Next thing you know, he out. First thing we do, we hit the studio a few times. Tommy Pockets, I introduced him, da da da. He made some hits over there too. Tommy said he lost his music, but Taz made some hits over there. He made a song called Yayo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in here. So y'all can hear it.
Yeah. Yayo. 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 Yeah. Yayo. Yayo, yayo, yeah, yayo, 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 yeah, yayo, yayo, yayo. Niggas thought it was a game, but we don't play though. I'm on the block in the pod trying to whip the yayo. Got some hitters with the glizzy, they shoot when I say so. Hit the curb with the word, cause I need a bankroll. Niggas thought it was a game, but we don't play though. I'm on the block in the pod trying to whip the yayo. Got some hitters with the glizzy, they shoot when I say so. Hit the curb with the word, cause I need a bankroll. Niggas get shot for that fucking yayo. Niggas dying every day for that fucking yayo. Niggas get robbed for that fucking yayo. Niggas doing life in jail for that fucking yayo. Niggas get shot for that fucking yayo. Niggas dying every day for that fucking yayo. Niggas get robbed for that fucking yayo. Niggas doing life in jail for that fucking yayo. RP Jigga, RP Diesel. Until you niggas disrespected, wouldn't wanna be you. I'm riding with the 40, I can't wait to see you. And free my brother Killer, can't wait till they free you. Puff, puff, pass with your chiefin' ass. If the Jakes try to stop me, I'ma fucking hit the gas. Cause I got a pocket full of bags, and I ain't talking about cash, but I'm out here chasing bags. Hey, you niggas claim you getting bags, stop. Cause in the field you niggas funny like a mascot. You think I suck, you must be copping from a crack spot. Trying to cop mad rock somewhere on the back block. Yeah, I know you see me in them trenches, nigga, out here in these streets. Working, trying to get it, nigga, working 9 to 5. Cause I gotta make a living, nigga. Gotta put food on the table for my children, nigga. Niggas thought it was a game, but we don't play though. I'm on the block in the pie, trying to whip the yayo. Got some hitters with the glizzy, they shoot when I say so. Hit the curb with the word, cause I need a bankroll. Niggas thought it was a game, but we don't play though. I'm on the block in the pie, trying to whip the yayo. Got some hitters with the glizzy, they shoot when I say so. Hit the curb with the word, cause I need a bankroll. Niggas get shot for that fucking yayo. Niggas dying every day for that fucking yayo. Niggas get robbed for that fucking yayo. Niggas doing life in jail for that fucking yayo. Niggas get shot for that fucking yayo. Niggas dying every day for that fucking yayo. Niggas get robbed for that fucking yayo. Niggas doing life in jail for that fucking yayo.
I had asked Tommy for the session to it so I can, you know what I'm saying, because Taz wanted me to hop on it. But he said, I guess I don't know if he deleted it or I don't know. I think he deleted it. But he made some hits over there once I introduced him to Tommy. But there was times, like a lot of times, where I'd be in the studio and we all supposed to meet at the studio, right? And he's not there. So one time, he's like, I call him, I'm like, yo, where the fuck you at, boy? Like, what's going on? Where you at? I hear somebody laughing in the background. So where you at? I'm about to pull up. Where you at? They say, I'm on my way. I had to drop such and such off at work. Mind you, such and such is the nigga I just told him to stop hanging around. Do you know how mad that got me? So now I'm like, where you at? Nah, I'm pulling up. Where you at? So he like, I'm on Boston Road. Just stay there. I'm about to be there. Nah, I'm coming over there. So I'm pulling up. I got to Boston Road, and I can't make this up, y'all. This is the type of fake shit niggas used to do to me, bro. I get up there by Boston Road, up there by, like, say, Taco Bell, and where the old IHOP used to be. Golden Corral area type shit before the mall. A little bit before the mall. And I'm calling him. Now he's not picking up. So now I'm like, alright, bro, I'm going back to the studio. I'm not fucking with this nigga, bro. I'm not fucking with. I was mad. I'm not fucking with this nigga, but he plays too much. So then, on my way back down Boston Road, because Tommy's studio was in the downtown Springfield. So I had to go back down Boston Road. Why I'm going down Boston Road? I'm at a red light. I look to the left of me. This nigga's right here in his Infinity with the niggas in the passenger seat. Now, Taz is sitting there laughing, giggling, and acting like I don't see him. Like, I'm like, nigga, beeping the horn, this nigga. Bro, this shit's not funny, money. I just told you before we got you out not to be around this nigga. So, he finally called me, because we're right next to each other. You can't avoid me now. So, we pulled over to a side street down by, I want to say, like, the Walgreens, somewhere around there. We put over on the side street on the left side, and he came to the car. I'm like, my nigga, what are you doing? He's like, nah, I'm just bringing on the Burger King. We burning the L real quick. Da da da. I'm like, nah, boy. See, you already breaking the rules. See, now next time you get caught up, don't hit me, my nigga. Don't hit me, my nigga. See, because you're taking it for granted, bro. Like you're taking, and that wasn't even my money. Next thing you know, weeks later, he gets arrested again. With that nigga. And I don't wanna lie, I think the nigga bailed himself out and didn't bail him out. Something happened like that. I don't wanna lie. You know what I'm saying? But Taz got arrested again with the nigga. And actually the thing that really made me put our relationship on, see, I can't say too much because y'all gonna look at him different. So there's just certain things he like really crazy things he did that where it was like, nigga, are you okay? Are you good? Like, it went from me being mad at him, just like some of the things he did. It went from me being mad at him to me fearing for his mental. Like, I'm like, boy, are you crazy? I ain't gonna say what he did, but after he did that, and I remember listen, I can tell y'all this one though. One of the main things we got that really put our relationship on strain was when we opened up for, was it Dirk or G Herbo? I don't remember who it was, but listen, we went to go pick the tickets up, right? Because we had to pick up the tickets and sell them, right? Now, there was another artist performing from Springfield, performing in Boston to open up for G Herbo. He wasn't with us, but he was from our city, basically from the same side of town. So at first, me and him like, yo, the tickets said you're supposed to sell them for 20. We was about to try to sell them for like 40, 50. But then once I found out, I'm on Facebook, I seen that the other nigga was performing there. He's selling his tickets for the right price. I'm like, yo, there's no way we're going to be able to sell 50 tickets for $40 when he's selling 50 tickets for $20. There's no way. We know the same people. We're from the same side of town. It's not happening. So I'm like, how the fuck that's going to look? We sell somebody a ticket and then they see this nigga's tickets and they like, yo, y'all ripped us off. Like, now we got issues. Now it's that. So I'm telling Taz, like, nah, we can't do that no more. We didn't get to do it yet. That's just what we were going to do. But it's like, nah, we can't do that. So some girls had called. I don't even remember what girls it was. But if they remember, whoever the girls was, they heard the whole conversation, the whole argument. Like, I'm driving, mind you, this is when I had gotten into a car accident in my Mustang. I had got a little Mustang, got into a car accident. So I didn't have no car. But I always had money, my nigga. I was doing what I was, you know what I'm saying? I had money. So he was getting money too, but we was getting money in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm driving his car, right? Cause he didn't have a license at the time. He had a license. I had my license. So I'm driving his car. We in Boston on the way back to Springfield. I'm telling him, like, the girls call my phone. They're like, yo, you want some tickets? Da da da. This nigga, yo, yeah, they $40. They $45. Me right next to him. I'm looking like, nigga, what did I just tell you? He puts the phone down. No, my nigga. And then on top of that, you know what made me the most mad is because we both had money and we were both supposed to pay $1,000 for the tickets, right? Just to be able to open up. And we were supposed to make our money back with the tickets. He blew his money, I don't know how long before, but I know he had the money at a point in time before that. But when it came time for us to go to Boston and pay, he blew all his money. I had to pay his half. So now I just paid $1,000 for these tickets, and I'm not even mad, bro. I'm letting you. You're still performing with me. It's squad shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still performing, but now you're playing with my money. I need to sell these tickets to make my money back. Maybe if you would have kept your half and not blew it on whatever you blew it on. He loves spending money on clothes and all that shit. Like, you blew it. That's the point. We had an opportunity. You blew your money. I filled in where you messed up. But now you're trying to listen. In all reality, you don't even have a right to sell the tickets because they're not even yours now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting mad because, bro, what are you doing, nigga? I told you the tickets are $20. We cannot sell them for $40, $45, bro. We can't. Somebody else is. I got it. So now I'm getting mad. Yo, nigga, give me my phone, bro. How you trying to sell them these tickets for that amount? Well, I just told you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't even put your half in. Now, once I said that, I guess he got offended. Like, I guess he felt like I was trying to put him on blast. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I should have waited till it was private. But either way, there was 2 other people in the back seat of the car. It was his man's and his man's girl. Like, maybe he felt away. Maybe they didn't know that he blew his money. I don't know. But I don't know. I said it out of anger. Like, my nigga, like, now you're playing with my money. I'm trying to make my money back because you didn't have your half. Now you're fucking up my profit. Nigga, stop playing with my money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you? So then once I said that, he's like, oh, I kid you not. Y'all might think I'm lying. Word to my son's soul, bro. Word to my son's soul. You know what he said? After I hung up on the phone with the girls, right? He said, "Hey, yo, Ray." I said, "What?" Because it was quiet for a little bit. He said, "It kind of feels good to be doing better than you in life for once." Once he said that, bro, I always knew what it was, but now you are blatantly putting it out there. You're blatant. First of all, you're about 3-4 years older than me, and now you're blatantly telling me that you're competing with me. So that right there, once he said that, bro, all hell broke loose. We got into the biggest argument, bro. The biggest argument we ever had. And me and him respect each other so much that we will argue, but we never fought, bro. We never fought. So, you know it's love, bro. That's brother shit. Like, we ain't fight, but, nigga, we was going at it. Like nigga, what? You, what? You, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was going at it, bro. And now, this is the thing. He's the type of person, like, when he's talking shit or whatever, he cracks jokes. Me, I speak facts. Ain't no jokes. I'm speaking facts. So while he's trying to be funny and make me look like this, bro, I'm stating facts. And it's hurting him. I know, my nigga. Nah, alright, you wanna, alright. So boom, boom, boom. He's getting tight. Cause you cracking jokes. Yeah, but those aren't facts, bro. Those aren't facts. Now I'm gonna get on your ass, bro. I'm gonna get on your ass, bro. What you talking about? I ain't gonna say on here what I was saying because, you know what I'm saying? Not that it was too harsh, but it's just that it would put him on blast. But he know what I got on his ass, nigga. Like, bro, don't. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? So after that, our relationship always been kind of like, we got over it, but then when he went back to jail fucking with that nigga again, I haven't spoke to him. You know what I'm saying? I haven't spoke to him. That's me and Taz. Boom. Now, who else? Abdi. Abdi's just hard-headed. That's the only thing with Abdi. He's hard-headed. He's very hard-headed. And then he'll tell me after the fact that I was right about something all along, when he could have just listened to me and avoided going through whatever he went through. That happens all the time with me and Abdi. But, like, yo, and another thing that, like, okay, Abdi likes to party a lot. He likes to club. Before we was at that generation where we was going to clubs, he was always at the party. That's why everyone in my city knows Abdi, because he's the party, everyone knows him. He's the cool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm at the party, turned up. So, last time we shot the video, the Gummo video, I was dumb mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a clip of it. I was dumb mad, bro. Yo, I told this nigga to come through to be in the video. This nigga pulls up for one scene, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta go, we gotta go." I'm like, I knew he was going to the club. I knew he was going to the club because he goes to the club every weekend. I'm like, bro, I don't shoot a video and invite you every weekend. You go to the club every weekend. You can't just stay for like 3-4 scenes. Nigga said, I don't know, we gotta go, duh. I'm like, alright. Now that, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that hurt my feelings. That's like, alright, you're basically saying the club is more important than your bro trying to do something and you being there to support your bro. That's what that felt like to me. Maybe I'm being too emotional about it. Maybe, I don't know, but that's how it felt to me. So, you know, those are the type of issues me and Abdi had, you know what I'm saying? Those type of things. And he always he'll tell me like, oh, nah, you was right. Of course I was right, bro, because my bad for the quality difference. My camera died. Where was I at though? I said no, I was talking about me and Abdi and shit. I forgot where I was at. I probably should. Oh, I can't watch it unless I put the memory card in. But anyways, yeah, like the thing. See, Abdi. In time, Abdi will realize that I'm like the out of friends, because he thinks everyone's his friend. That's the thing. Abdi thinks everyone is friend, and he doesn't realize it until they do some snake shit to him, and then he's like, "Damn, you was right, Ray. You was right." He thinks everyone's his friend. He's gonna realize eventually, though, that out of all his friends, I'm the one that he should have listened to. He gonna realize it. But learn on his own. You know what I'm saying? If you want to listen, let him learn on his own. But who else? Quan. See, okay, I'm gonna tell you about me and Quan's relationship. Me and Quan, we met in the actually we met in the hood on Rifle Street Projects. You know what I'm saying? That's like around the corner from where I grew up at, but it's still ghetto around there. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we met at Rifle Street Projects one day. I forgot exactly how, but it was funny because I remember we used to always like TTG's whole thing, like that's why niggas can never say like everybody who went to high school in Commerce we all knew how to fight. See, when I first met Quan, me, Abdi, Taz, Savvy, we all always used to fight with the UFC gloves all the time, just to spar. Like we always used to fight with the UFC gloves, all that. You know what I'm saying? I had UFC gloves. Savvy had some. Taz had some. We put them shits on and go at it. You know what I'm saying? So when I first met Quan, to me, I didn't think he was with the shits. I found out he was with the shits. You know, I first met him like, yo, you want to put the gloves on with me? I didn't think he knew how to fight. Oh, let's get it. He said, let's get it. So now we in that little, was it the little, where the stairwell goes down on Rifle Street Projects? Or was it, I think that's where we was at. But whatever, we had either the UFC gloves or the boxing gloves. Bro, when I say we was going back and forth, I don't remember who had who in the corner first, but he'll tell you, it's like one of us had one in the corner, then the other one in the corner, then the other one in the corner. We was going at it, you know what I'm saying? We was going at it, and after that, we always respected each other, you know what I'm saying? We always respected each other, and I'm like, I challenged him. I didn't think he was with the shit. And that nigga showed me he with the shit. So my nigga, he with the shit. So, and then even after that, Daquan, he was beating niggas up in Commerce and all type of shit, slapping niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Only things, alright, the first thing me and Quan ever had a disagreement, well, not really a disagreement, it was like, when we, was it, I think the Dirt, or was it the Herbo interview? I mean, Herbo, when we opened up, one of them. Well, we had got all the way to Boston, and I think he dropped his ID, or he lost his ID or something, and the nigga at the front, the bouncer, wasn't trying to let him perform because he lost his ID. And I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to get in front of this big ass crowd by myself. I mean, I could have, but I'm like, I don't want to be in front of this big ass crowd by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to talk to the bouncer. I'm like, yo, there's no way you can let my man in. Da, da, da. He like, meet me around the back. So we go around to the back. You know what I'm saying? Do the cut. And I'm thinking the nigga gonna say like $10, $20. Nigga said, I think he said $50. I'm like, damn. Bro said he left his like most of his money in Springfield. So I'm like, alright, bro, I'm gonna do it, but can you give it back to me when we get back to the field? He's like, yeah. So time come, whatever. Time went by. I wasn't really worried about it. But like a week after the performance, he had hit me up to grab something off of me. And I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, on here, because, you know, everybody be watching. But when he hit me up for that, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, how you trying to grab something off me if you already, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't sit right with me. I'm like, so I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, don't you? And he's like, oh, yeah, nah, I'm just saying because I already owe you, so I'd rather grab it off you. I'm like, yeah, da-da-da. So he ended up giving me that. That was no big deal, whatever, da-da-da. But more recently, like, he started his, like, own, what do you want to call it, like a group, I guess. And he says not a group, though. So, like, just a group of people from our old high school, like, people who used to hang around in high school. And I guess he, like, got them into rapping now. And then this is what fucked me up about it, because, like, not all of them, but, like, one or two of them used to crack jokes. Actually, a lot of them used to crack jokes, but not all the ones that used to crack jokes are trying to rap now. I've been rapping since I was 8. Quan to tell you, I don't know how long he been rapping, but he didn't take it serious until I told him, like, yo, you have a talent, bro. Like, even on that DBN interview, they asked him, like, yo, how you getting to rapping? He said it. Oh, my bro right here, he told me that he was talking about me, like,
hey, we gotta make sure we can hear you. We gotta make sure we can hear you. Okay, so the cousin in the building. So what's the name of the label? That sound like that?
We're under a group, you know, GTS, you know what I'm saying, grind to, you know what I'm saying, to survive. Me and my guy right here.
Okay.
And this my bro, InFamous.
What's good?
what up?
Razor.
Big facts.
Good, bro.
Big facts. My dog Razor, InFamous Razor, y'all know him, you know what I'm saying, we've been out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, I know. I used to have a little moment. I had shirts and John.
Big facts.
I used to be like, yo, come
Big
on,
facts. Big facts.
Because we've been doing this thing for a while, man. So let people know how long you've been doing it.
Saying probably been rapping for probably 5 years, but I really started taking this serious about 3 years ago. Feel me? Cause this guy right here, you feel me? This my bro, you feel me? He really got on my ass like, yo, you nice. You know what I'm saying? Time to take it serious, you know. And then like recently, I just caught my own studio. You feel me? So I'm really trying to take it serious. We got shit on iTunes and all that. You know what I'm saying? We about to get the gear in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen the clothes.
Big
they used to have clothes before. They had
clothing line.
They
You know what I'm
used to
saying?
have all the creasy pieces of them wearing them.
Things happen. Things happen. So you know, we had to change it up a little bit, but you know, you only come back, you know, better and stronger at the end of the day.
Okay.
I really did, like, I can't say he had the talent, but I want to say, like, either he didn't know or he just didn't take it serious, but, you know, I encouraged him, like, nigga, what the fuck? You are fucking nice, nigga. What's wrong with you? Like, get in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, take this shit serious, like, you know what I'm saying? Which he eventually did, you know what I'm saying? But one of the niggas that he be around, we always bumped heads because I knew he was always on some hating shit. You know, that's my perspective of it. You know what I'm saying? And one day I told Quan, like, yo, I'm about to go to this DBN interview. I'm going to pick you up. You trying to come? He said, yeah. I went to pick him up, and the niggas with him. Mind you, I don't really care because I'm not that type of nigga that just, unless it's like a real issue, ain't no real issue. I just suspected the nigga being jealous. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real issue like he did something to me and nothing like that. Nah. So when I pulled up, the niggas with him, I'm like, I don't care, fuck it, he could come. So he comes, right? Then, about 2 months, 3 months later, that very same nigga starts sneak dissing on Facebook. Not Quan, but the nigga he be around. So I see it, and I know who he's talking to, but he don't have the balls to tag me because he knows better. He didn't have the balls to tag me. So what I do, I start laughing at his. You know how on Facebook you can ha-ha? I'm ha-ha at his statuses. He's like, oh, I'm drunk. I slapped the fuck out of any rapper, something. Niggas ain't fucking with me, da-da-da. I'm ha-ha and shit. It's ha-ha. Because, listen, I keep it real with y'all. I ain't even sit here and cap or front my move. I never been a savage. Never been a savage. I was never a savage. I always had a brain. Savage is someone who just likes to destroy. They don't care about right and wrong. I care about right and wrong, so I don't consider myself a savage. But I always stood my ground. Ain't nobody who bitched me. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas really already know what's up with me. I ain't gonna talk too much because, like I said, I'm on probation for this gun charge right now, so I ain't talking too much. But to me, it was just funny because it was like, that's why I ha-ha it. I'm like, oh, boy, you know what the fuck is up. I dare you. You know what the fuck is up, nigga. Don't play with me. So it was funny, like, so then he tagged me. He like, yo, what the fuck is so funny? And I said, nigga, I laughed at your status, right? Alright then. Like, fuck you mean what's funny, nigga? I laughed at the status, right? So from there, he took it from all the tough shit and brung it to rap, which is what I already knew he was jealous of. He went from all this, I slap any rapper in it, to when I commented back and said, I laughed at your status, right? Alright then. After that, he says, oh, boy, you're trash, nigga. You're not even nice. Da, da, da. Oh, right, because that's what you're really mad about. That's what you're really mad about, this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're really mad about. Oh, shit, my computer just fucking went down. But yeah, like, that's what you're really mad about. You know what I'm saying? This rap shit. It's not my fault that in high school, y'all wanted to crack jokes and make fun of niggas, and now y'all want to be just like the niggas y'all used to make fun of. Go figure. Did you grow up and realize, I don't know why you didn't, but maybe you realize now that working a 9-to-5 and being a slave to the government is not what you want to do for the rest of your life. Maybe you realize that, but don't try to challenge niggas who been doing this shit. My nigga, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you're trash, da. He talking all this shit. Then he's like, oh, Quan. He trying to turn me and Quan against each other because he know Quan fucks with both of us. So I'm telling him, like, nigga, he's like, oh, Quan's the best one out of GTS and this and that, da. And I'm like, why you keep bringing Quan up? Yeah, Quan is very talented, but what does that have to do with you? You know what I'm saying? What is that? I'm looking at the TV because it's showing on the TV. I'm not looking at the camera, but I'm like, what does that have to do with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that your dad? Like, why you, you know what I'm saying? Why you keep, if it's between me and you, why you keep bringing his name up? You bringing his name up. So then it got to the point, because I was just embarrassing him, bro. I embarrassed him on his own status. Like, Quan woke up the next morning and made him delete it because he know his man's just got embarrassed, bro. Like, nigga trying to challenge me. I'm like, bro, for one, you have no music videos out. For two, you can claim you are whatever you want to be, bro. But in reality and factuality and all realisticness, there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit. The nigga that you look up to, I inspired him. The nigga you look up to, I, like, what do you call it? It's not want to say inspired, but inspired. Like, I motivated him to get on his shit. Is that why you're mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even, don't. You know what I'm saying? So, the next morning, we got so deep into the argument to the point where it was like, we basically both saying, like, I bet you Quan will choose me over you type shit. Now, me thinking, since I've been encouraging Quan before this nigga ever even decided he wanted to be a rapper back in high school days when he was just the other nigga was cool because he was on the football team. I was just that funny nigga that everybody knew was a rapper, and nobody really thought I would be who I am today. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought that. I mean, we was popping because we was LOM. If you know LOM, we had a wave in our city. Obviously, we had a wave. That was when we was all together and we stayed together. That's why we had a big ass wave in our city. We had everybody. We had niggas from different hoods wearing LOM shirts, all that. So people knew who he was, but nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? We would be where we at now individually. You know what I'm saying? So we basically saying, he gonna choose me. Now he gonna choose me. So then the next morning, right? This is what fucked me up. Quan comments, he goes, why am I even in this? This is between y'all. Why am I in this? So me, I took that to heart. I ain't gonna hold you. I took that to heart. And since me and Quan both have so much respect for each other, I wasn't even gonna press him about it. I wasn't even gonna inbox him like, yo, that's how you doing, bro? That's how you feeling? Nah, I wasn't even gonna do none of that. What I did, I said, okay, I'm gonna choose for you then. Go rock with that nigga. Deleted him. You know what I'm saying? Deleted him, unfollowed, died out. This is before we got back together now. You know what I'm saying? And this is what happened. Right after I made it clear that he can go rock with them niggas and I'll just do my own thing. Cause at the end of the day, bro, if you want me to be completely real with you, I even said it on the post. I would never listen. This is Quan doesn't need me. Quan is so talented to the point he does not need me, bro. He doesn't need me, and I said that. I said it when me and his man was arguing. Like, you keep bringing Quan up. Yeah, Quan is very talented, but who are you though? Who are you? Like, you talking about Quan like that's your fucking father. Who are you? Quan's not challenging me. You're challenging me. So why are you talking about Quan? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's his man's. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Quan doesn't need me. So to me, it's like, okay, go rock with them niggas. And I'll just do what I'm doing. You go do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, Quan sent me I'm not even going to hold you. I ain't going to show y'all exactly what he said. But once he realized that I wasn't fucking around, I wasn't playing, he sent me hold on, my phone. He sent me hold on. He sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paragraphs, bro, to my phone, and I went live, bro. I ain't gotta show y'all what it says, but I'm gonna let y'all see the outline of it. Can you see it? You know what I'm saying? What did I say? Quan and Don. Those are not my messages. My messages are blue. That's me writing back. You know what I'm saying? What fucked me up about that was that, damn, bro, you can tell me how much you fuck with me and how much you want me in your life, but you didn't do that to the public. You know what I'm saying? That fucked me up. That's it just left me confused. Cause I'm like, well, I would never let someone come at you like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wouldn't let nobody know. Especially if the nigga's wrong. I didn't say nothing to that man. I already knew he'd been jealous. He was on Facebook. His man was on Facebook, drunk and high, and let his feelings come out. The feelings I always knew he felt. I always knew he had something against me, my nigga. I'm not dumb. I could tell by the remarks he used to make in high school, all that. I already knew he was jealous, my nigga. I'm not stupid. Come on now, I'm not stupid. So it's damn, to me it was how you gonna, to public, make it seem like you ain't choosing and, and then, send me mad messages like that and, you know what I'm saying, and fix shit between us. But it's then that's basically private though. You're you know what I'm saying? So that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? And that was that's the most recent thing between me and Quan, but even that was months ago from now. You know what I'm saying? We've got past that. I let it go, I guess, because I do think it's a little childish for me to be mad at who he hangs with, but at the same time, I just know I wouldn't let nobody come at him like that. And I told him that. I'm like, if a nigga randomly, like, just out the blue starts talking crazy on Facebook and then tags you, and I'ma check him. I don't care if he my man. I'ma check him. I'm not gonna, oh, don't put me in this. Don't, no. I'm like, all right, nigga, first of all, you're wrong. This is my big bro, because that's what Quan calls me, big bro. Like, this is my big bro. This is a nigga that been encouraging me and you know, it's the crazy thing. This is why I said Quan doesn't need me, bro. Quan's so talented to the point where, see, depending on who's listening, you can even say Quan's a better rapper than me. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what, cause like, okay, that's like a, put it like this. A Kendrick and a Cole. Well, Quan's a Gemini. I'm an Aquarius, so that's why I said Kendrick and Cole, because that's Aquarius and Gemini. And it depends on what you consider, like, okay, put it like this, like there's different elements to rap. There's metaphors, there's meaning, there's flow, there's different things. If we're talking only flow, I will tell the whole world right now, Quan's flow is better than mine. That nigga, listen, I ain't heard Quan get on a song where his flow was off. And when I say flow, I mean how good he rides the beat. I've never, that nigga's flow is fucking impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Quan's flow is impeccable, my nigga. That's why I said he doesn't need me. He doesn't need me. So if you want to go rock with them niggas, go rock with them niggas, bro. I know you gonna be successful. Go rock with them niggas. If it's like that, I'd rather be me, just do me and you do you, because I don't want to feel like we're working on something together or we're building together, and then this nigga that I know secretly has something against me gets a free ride off of you when me and him don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? So to me it was like, I fuck my computer keep doing that. To me it was like, all right, well, if you saying don't put you in it, and you see two of your niggas arguing when one of them ain't showed you what the other one showed you or encouraged you the other way, then it was just like, go rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it bothers me, but I'll get over it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We don't, you know what I'm saying? I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to be successful. So I don't go rock with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But then for him to write me these messages and, yo, bro, da da da, it's like, to me it was just like, well, damn, like, publicly, that's not what you were on. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing with me and Quan. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I got over it. We let it go. That's why we just did that Gummo song together. We got over it. But, you know, I still think about it to this day. Like, because I'll be on Facebook, and it might seem childish, but I'll be on Facebook, and I don't have that other nigga as a friend no more. I'll see Quan share something of his or whatever, and of them being buddy, and I ain't gonna lie, it does make me feel away, because it's like, you know, we don't fuck, me and that nigga don't fuck with each other, so it's like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be that immature about it, or maybe, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to let y'all know, like, the basis of these relationships, so y'all understand that why I move how I move. 1 minute you might see me with a bunch of niggas, then the next minute, next 5 songs, I'm by myself. You never know, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a very big heart, and if I got love for you, I got love for you. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time when I got love for somebody, if we come to a disagreement, I don't clash with them. And maybe that's bad. I don't know if that's bad. Maybe you're supposed to clash to find an agreement within each other. But I'm the type of nigga where it's like, if I got respect for someone, or if I got love for someone and we come to a disagreement, I'm just going to separate. I just disappear. That's just what I do. That's an Aquarius thing. Like, we just disappear. It's like, oh, word? That's how it is? All right. Go. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it be. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give y'all a basis on, like, you know, GTS and, yeah. That's my son. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about zodiac signs, you know Aquarius and Gemini go hand in hand. That's why me and Quan fuck with each other so hard, but every zodiac sign has differences. You know what I'm saying? Like Aquarius is a fixed sign. That means we're stubborn. We're very stubborn and stuck in our ways. That might explain why it's like, alright, you fuck with them niggas, alright, I'm out type shit. Geminis are mutable signs. Their point, like they're supposed to be able to connect with everybody. That's like Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and what's the other mutable sign? There's 4 of each. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius. That's what Savvy is. Savvy's a Sagittarius. That's one of the niggas I started with, him and Taz. But I'll get to him after. I'm still on me and Quan. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with each other heavy. But there's certain things, like, and that's why, like, even though I don't know J. Cole and Kendrick, see how they were so close, not close, but they were working on an album together and all this, and next thing you know, they just aren't doing it no more, and neither of them are telling the fans why. I know why. I don't know exactly why, like the exact reason, but being close to a Gemini and me being an Aquarius, I can kind of picture it, map it out, like, okay, they had a disagreement and they respect each other so much that they're not gonna put it out there, and but they just not gonna, you know, they're not, you know what I'm saying? They doing their own thing. So, last but not least, me and Savvy. That's I mean, I think almost all of us are 10-year niggas now, but me and Savvy are really like 10-year niggas. Like, only nigga I knew before Savvy is Taz. That's the only one I knew before Savvy. Me and Savvy, we met. He used to live on Pine Street Court, which is right next to the Knox Street Court. So, you know, we used to all be running around as little niggas and shit. One day I met him, and we just clicked. We clicked, bro. We was tight ever since then. And when Taz brought the studio shit up, you know, Savvy came through. We we thought of that name together, LOM. Like, first Taz said like LOM, love over money. That's what he said. And I'm like, nah, loyalty over money. And everybody's like, oh yeah, that shit go hard. Like, yeah, that's the name, loyalty over money. And, you know, as that shit went down in flames, listen, yeah, I'm gonna get in depth on what happened with LOM too. I don't want to, because then I would have to kind of place blame, but I have to be real. A big reason why LOM went down in flames is because Abdi. Abdi ass, listen, if you know Abdi, I said he's a party type, club type, the one everyone fucks with. He used to be on Facebook talking crazy to so many different people. Like, if anybody at LOM GTS had the most beef, it was Abdi. Just because of Facebook, though. Not because he was really, like, doing dirty shit to people. It was just Facebook. He used to be talking crazy, talking sick on Facebook. So, I don't remember exactly what happened, but he was beefing with some girl. Like, alright, put it like this. Me, I grew up on Knox Street, right? I brung these niggas around. Me and Taz, we are just, that's where we grew up at. Abdi moved around there when he was like, I want to say like a little bit, like maybe 16, 17, 18. I don't really remember exactly. But he started coming over there. Both of the Abdi. He got a brother named Abdi. They call him LA now. But both of them started coming. Me and Tyree, I give Tyree some too, because the LA used to fuck with Tyree too, but really they started coming over there because of me. Like, they was part of LOM. So the thing is, Yeah, I grew up on that block, bro, but like I said, I'm not a hothead and I'm not ignorant. I'm not a savage. I show love when it's due. You know what I'm saying? I show love to different. So, one of the reasons LOM was so big was because we had everyone fucking with us. We had every hood. Bro, RIP, my cousin Caleb. There's a video of him in Hollister and Conquers. That over there and all that. They loved Caleb. That was like, that's like they say Caleb world. You know what I'm saying? They call that hood Caleb world now. You know what I'm saying? Proof, Caleb used to fuck with LOM. You know what I'm saying? Lou used to fuck with LOM. You know what I'm saying? They fucked with us. But what happened was, I used to be on Facebook talking sick to so many different people. And then like, me, I'm really from that block. So I didn't have to like go around yelling it and, I'm this, I'm that. I wasn't even on that type of time. But a lot of the niggas that I brung over there, they just was like so, you call that? So like, I don't know, like, I want to say like, long story short, like, it became like, alright, seeing Abdi posting the shit he used to be posting and shit, all the hot shit, bringing it. I was trying to make LOM a movement. It wasn't a gang, bro. Next thing you know, I got people telling me the cops is saying we're a gang, we're a Knox Street gang, and this and that. Next thing you know, people from different areas in the city start burning LOM shirts because they're beefing with Abdi on Facebook. The first one was Gianna. Y'all remember, if you from Springfield, you probably know Gianna. What's her brother's name? I think Shiloh, right? Ain't that Shiloh? Yeah, that's Lo's sister. Her and Abdi was beefing. Her and Abdi was beefing for whatever reason. I forgot. It was so long ago. We was little kids, but we was young. LOM was popping when we was like 14, 15. I'm 24 now. So next thing you know, she burning her shirt and she's putting it on Facebook and not. It became a wave. Like, people just started burning the shirts and posting it. I don't know if they was copycats or what. Like, and then people started classifying us as a specific hood. So that's when it was like, oh man, bro, these niggas fuck the movement up. Shit, the cops is talking about this, and then you got niggas. Man, everybody's separating, picking their sides, and that wasn't the point. The point was unity. Unity. I don't care what hood you're from. I don't care what hood you're from. If it's love, my nigga. Come show it's love. But Abdi, his ass, man, on Facebook talking that hot shit and cracking jokes and all type of shit. So, you know, that shit. And then, like, I didn't say it was only him. I mean, it wasn't me, but he was a big reason why that shit, you know. And it's crazy, though, because he was actually one of the reasons why LOM rose, too, though. So I ain't mad at him. If it wasn't for Abdi, because he was kind of like Facebook famous. Because, like I said, he was always at the parties. He was always, everybody knew, yeah. So when he got fucking with LOM, everybody's like, oh, shit, Abdi fuck with LOM. Oh, LOM. But then once he started adding the street shit to it and making it more streetish about street shit and screaming that and screaming, and people just started, okay, wait, hold up. I'm from this hood, so no. Now everybody's separating, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with LOM. And on top of that, I had a son, so it went from loyalty over money to grind to survive. That's just how that went, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, but back to me and Savvy, yeah, I can't really say anything that me and Savvy ever went through bad, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really, from what I can remember, have any issues. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really have any issues. I mean, this is something, but it's not his fault. Like, when we were younger, I was fucking with a girl that was a thot, and I remember one day, like, yo, like, but we all was young and stupid, and I didn't get mad at him either. He know I didn't get mad at him. I got mad at her fucking nigga. We was at my man's Leroy house. This girl, I didn't say her name, but we was together and shit. She wanna go. Mind you, I didn't drink or smoke back then. Savvy was drinking and smoking at that age, so they was all in the room, like Leroy, his sister Nani, R.I.P. A few people, their mom, everybody, Savvy. They're in there turning up, drinking, smoking, like partying, dancing, shit. I'm out on I think I was writing to beats or something. I was doing something on the porch. I didn't drink or smoke, so why would I be in that environment, right? So the girl I was fucking with at that time, she didn't drink or smoke either, but she kind of looked up to Leroy's big sister, Nani, that passed away. So she wanted to go in the room. And I'm like, why would you go in there? You don't drink and you don't smoke, so why would you even go in there? Just because she's in there? Like, nigga, you don't drink. So she goes in there. Why? I come, right? This is like 30 minutes after I come. Now, you know Jamaicans, because they're like, I don't know if they're Jamaican. I think they're Jamaican. They be dancing on some nasty shit. Like they be like, turn the girl around, have their cooch in their face and doing all that crazy shit. Not saying this is what he was doing, but I walk in, bro. This nigga, sadly, nigga, she's bent over. They got clothes on, you know, they're dancing. But just the view, to me, it was like, oh, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is crazy. Yo, I went outside, bro. I remember this shit was yesterday. I had this Metro PCS, big ass touchscreen phone. Remember what I said in my song when I was flipping off the Metro? Bro, I threw my shit. I was mad because I didn't mean to break it. I threw my phone so fucking hard at the fucking wall outside on the porch, bro. Bro, that sight just was crazy. Like, I came in, she's bent over, shaking me up. I'm like, damn, this is my bro. And this is, oh yeah, she's a thot. She gotta go. She gotta go. Get her out of here, bro. Get her out of here. Like, this is crazy. I was sick, bro. I was sick. Like I said, that's not his fault. That's not even nothing that, you know what I'm saying, worth mentioning. But that's really, like, if anything, the only thing I can say. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to give y'all a little quick video about GTS and my connections with the outside world and all that. And like I said, I couldn't say too much. I'm on probation while I'm fighting this gun charge and all that. So maybe I'll drop another vlog. I will drop another vlog getting more in depth with a lot of shit after this is done. But that's right now. I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. And I'm about to get back to work on this. Oh, that's what I was meant to tell y'all. I said I wasn't gonna be working on any remixes. I was only gonna be doing Natural Born Rebel original tracks. But I might, it's a strong might, do that Geeked Up remix with Shorty. And I'm definitely doing a Nipsey Hussle tribute, so stay tuned. So I'm another thing I want, like, people don't be understanding, like, alright, y'all see I got my own studio, right? And most of y'all already knew I've been had my own studio. I had my own studio for a grip. You know what I'm saying? But me being a rapper and a videographer, ain't too much time where, put it like this, when you someone who knows the value of time, you spend it wisely. You know what I'm saying? So me trying to be a rapper, a videographer, and I got my own studio, mixing my own vocals, it's harder to master one of those aspects because you're doing all three. Like, for instance, all the time I'm spending editing videos, I could be working on my flow. By the time I spend working on my flow, I could be learning how to mix and make my production, my music quality sound better. Different plugins, different, frequencies, all this shit. So it's like, for me, if I was to stay on the path of like trying to do it all by myself, it's gonna take way longer, and it'll take longer to master each aspect. But like I had professional engineers, you know what I'm saying, and I'll talk to y'all about them too. The first one I started fucking with was Tommy Pockets, and I kind of look at him like big bro. Like, see, that's another Gemini. It's like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, like, not even sometimes, most of the time, like, how do I even put that? Like, I learned a lot of shit from this man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that this nigga taught me that if I didn't know, I would be way farther back than I am right now. You know what I'm saying? From the music business to mixing, because that's his, you know, he started off as a rapper too, but he ended up taking audio engineering and mixing school. He went to school for it, and he made that his main, you know, that's his business. That's what he gets business off of, you know? So he taught me like a lot of shit, bro. He taught me a lot of shit. He taught me a lot of shit. He taught me about he's the one who told me about Cash App. He told me about Cash App. He showed me this little card thing where you could slide and make payment. Like you could plug it up to your phone and somebody could slide their card. He taught me mad shit. Listen, he taught me how to get my music on Spotify, iTunes. He taught me about like the music game and this, and he taught me mad shit, bro. Just feel like that. Now, like I said with Quan and Don, as a Gemini, Aquarius and Gemini are like, they're like, what's a good example? They're like, they're very good for each other. Put it like that. They're very good for each other. I don't want to say the wrong statement and it looks like I'm belittling one of them. They're very good for each other, but they do have differences. Every air sign goes good together. That's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. But we all have things about each other that we don't like, just like any other zodiac sign. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like this is no like I'm just saying it. I haven't talked to him about it. I brung it to his attention a few times, but he's never directly addressed what I was saying. But he also didn't like. All right, let me tell y'all the first time me and him fell out, and we got over that because that was some he say she say shit. Basically, a nigga that I had beef with a while back in the days. Actually, not so y'all know I'm being real. Like, y'all know y'all remember the nigga that made the song when he used to be in LOM Geo? All my niggas, he said, wait, how's it go? LOM and TTG. All my niggas trained, these pussy niggas hating. So, yeah, okay. He has started going to Tommy Pocket Studio. And he doesn't know. Well, seeing how me and him had issues, I'm assuming if this is what really happened, I'm assuming that Tommy thought we wouldn't, there's no way for us to transfer information because we didn't like each other. But Abdi still fuck with the nigga. So Abdi hit me up one day. He like, yo, you need to check in man's Tommy because such and such said he went to the studio and nigga was talking down behind your back and talking about you buy views and this and that. And me, I heard it, I'm like, buy views? Sad truth? Sad truth? That's called paid sponsoring. You know what I'm saying? Like, where? What buying what views? You know what I'm saying? I didn't buy any. I was listening. He like, no, that's not what I said. I know what he said. He said like, I said you were sponsoring and you were paying money for Facebook to advertise your music. That's how you get views. Some shit he said. I don't want to lie, but he said some shit like that. And to me, it was just like, I don't even know why I was being talked about, but I mean, like, from what Abdi said, and it was like, Gio was like, that he didn't even say nothing about me, that I guess Tommy supposedly, like I said, he say, she say shit. That's why we got over it, because I had no proof or nothing anyway. It's just he say, she say. So he like supposedly Gio didn't even bring me up. Like supposedly he's saying Tommy just started talking about me and and I'm like, but, you know, Tommy denied it, and you know, so I'm like, alright, whatever. We got over that. I mean, my opinion. If you want me to be completely real with you, I don't know. I don't know if he did or didn't. I can't be too sure on either. You know what I'm saying? Because I just can't. Just out of my brain, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, but even outside of that, I always felt like Tommy, like, I always felt like he held my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a point in time where we you know what, I even let me go read our old messages so I can have more valid points to bring to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Alright, where was I at yesterday? Tommy Pockets. No man on this earth. No man. I'm gonna just probably start over because I don't even remember. I know I could just watch the video, but I ain't like no man on this earth has taught me more inside of music than Tommy Pockets. See what I'm saying? I just need you to understand when I'm making these videos, I'm just being honest. Ain't no me coming at nobody. No, this is just me. I have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because I've held shit in for 2 hours. So I have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? No man has taught me anything more than the man Tommy Pockets, bro. Show me how to get my music on Spotify. Show me how. He told me what a preamp was. And see, for a long time, I used to record in my studio, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, anytime I went to Tommy's studio, this nigga's, I sound like a superstar. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put some of the songs that he did in his studio of me versus all the songs that I did in my studio. I'm like, bro.
For burners, they wishing to murk us. The police keep pistols, they loaded for murder. I see him in traffic and start to get nervous. Fuck 'em, my niggas don't call him for service. Still getting money, I'm still getting cash. Still getting bitches, I'm still getting ass. Still ballin' like Kobe, bitch, shout out to Shaq. Double the trouble, bitch, shout out to Taz. The views on my channel is going up quick. Fan base is growing, these niggas is sick. Trying to get rich, so I'm flipping these zips. And your rental is sexy, but so is my whip. Fuck what they talking, cause we not the same. I'm growing and learning, you staying the same. Just 20 years old and I'm running the game. If you ain't GTS, then you ain't in my lane. I really get to it, so fuck what you heard. Honest to shooting, it's 80 your verse. Came from the dirt, so I got off the curb. And we open for Herbo and open for dirt.
Still the same nigga off the rip, bitch. Ever since a youngin', it's a misfit, a misfit. 25 in the clip, nigga, Merry Christmas. Like shorty up, she gon' love me like a red stick. Raising the field, love me.
Bitch, I'm all the way up.
I'm all the way up.
Dog, I'm all the way up.
I'm all the way up.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop me.
I'm
I'm all the way up.
Infamous is up and that's enough to give him bubble guts. Two bad bitches ass jumping like a double dutch. The youngest in the game, niggas wishing they could fuck with us. First place running shit, the mother niggas runner up. 20 years old but I'm a young OG. Facts, I'm the youngest killing in the 413. Hit spitters, they and flip it if I'm low on green. How you acting like a savage if your name on sheets? Yup, flex up, I'm next up, you review, bitch. Catch up, we train, bitch. Don't test us, best make sure my check cut. Shining like a diamond, you know everything designer. Never skated, but I'm grinding from a puppy to a lion. You other niggas lying, bitch. I'm higher than the pilot. I'm in traffic with a client.
I did in my studio. I'm like, bro, no, my studio ain't cutting it. It don't sound professional. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I learned about a preamp. And I learned about all these different devices that's essential to your setup. It's not always about mixing. It's not always about mixing. And it is about mixing, but if you're not recording the right way, then off rip, the shit's not gonna sound right regardless. See, for one, I was recording too loud before. Then he gave me this setup, hold on. He gave me this setup that was like for my studio. You know what I'm saying? But I still didn't have a preamp at the time, so like it sounded better, but it just still wasn't cutting. It was like nah. And what a preamp does is it boosts your lower frequencies. Like if you listen to my music that I put out in my studio, you'll realize a lot of the songs I put out, it's missing that feeling, that lower grittiness to your voice. Like there's frequencies in your voice. Without a preamp, you're missing the grittiness in you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Your microphone alone usually doesn't catch that. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, get a preamp. And now I can definitely tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that was another lie. I was just saying he taught me about preamps and all this stuff. He taught me, nigga taught me mad shit. Usually every time I go there, I'm learning something new. You know what I'm saying? Tommy's like I put it on everything, bro. Tommy's like the only person besides my mom that I have intelligent spars with, mental spars. Like we'll go and that's a good thing and a bad thing. Let me tell you why. Because I go to his studio, bro, and I be planning to make music and get busy. We'll end up talking and debating about, and then I can't blame it all on him. Like usually he does start it, but I can't blame it all on him because I do be interested in the shit he be saying.
You gotta understand, man.
No.
Everything is already doing that. When you was born, they removed. Well, not just you, because we all human, right?
Yeah.
I say you, they say like you when you was born. I was born. Now, but they removed our guide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the ancestors, with our ancestors, there was a formula to this shit. Everything that we doing now, this shit is advanced. Yeah. So how were they living hundreds of years ago? Whether they were still healthy. That's all I'm saying.
No medicine.
You know what I'm saying? Without all this extra shit, the minute they start adding these things from the soda to the chips, all this shit starts. You know what I'm saying? So they make you love it, and with the. Let alone, we ain't even talking about Illuminati because they're bigger than people think. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, Disney just bought Fox. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Now, that's the first person and they spent 70-something billion. That's crazy.
Billion.
70-something.
Billion.
70-something. Fox has ABC, NBC, and ESPN.
Yeah. Fox was jumping.
Think about that.
That's scary as fuck.
That's a monopoly.
As shit.
Think about that. They got everything musically. I mean, let alone musically.
Media.
But, so you're doing right. So now that you have the media, I can put what I want out there. Okay. So now they go find who they want, and then they go like a 6ix9ine, just so because like 6ix9ine. Reason why I'm telling you why he's gonna come back out in the making is because there's a sensitivity level for him. Mm-hmm. People don't view him as a tough guy. They never did. Right. He didn't have them. He just did. No, he never did.
He can play the part though. He never play the part.
This is why they saying. This is why they allowing him to do it because
there was still some niggas out there.
They're on movie role. He went in there and played the hell out of the movie role. Yeah. Cool. You did what you need to do. We know you're not the guy. We know that. But you gonna give us somebody, or we're gonna keep you here. So he's like, yo, what I gotta do? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not like that. But that's amazing. And now that he's doing what he's doing, the people, because I know girls that was talking to him the other day, they're mad that he's doing it. You see how people on the internet, they like, yo, shit slow down since this nigga ain't here. If 6ix9ine was missing, you felt him missing. Right. He's not like all these other guys because it's like a movie role. They put these people in this role. Yeah. You love them, and then since they can control a certain audience, they're not control the world because they're just gonna replace him right now with Trippie Redd. So now Trippie Redd's being more famous. Yeah. He's popping right now, right? Yeah. So because he ain't in that situation. So look at all of them. Look at everybody in the industry that is considered an A1 artist. I don't care about B. No. We're talking about the A1 artists, right? They all under the same umbrella though. What I'm getting at is T.I., Rick Ross, Jeezy, J. Cole, Big Mills. They're all under Rock Nation. Rock Nation. That's scary. Rock Nation is
Lil Wayne. That's the team. They just got Lil Wayne and the whole Young Money.
Yo, so how the fuck do rappers like Kendrick and Cole be saying shit and getting away with it?
Get out.
Like just giving out hints.
Not because see they do it because they're not on the level at this moment. They're getting there because even though J. Cole people saying like he's like a young legend, but he really doesn't have the stats for a legend.
Right.
But you know he's like there. It's the reason why they won't give it to him because he does what you say.
Right.
I give you too much information.
That's
So they gonna say, but Drake don't do that. So put him on that thing. His person don't do that. So he gonna stay here. And that's why it's important. But just
So it's like we'll go to the studio to get work done. This happened for years, bro. Every time I went there, I go to the studio to get work done. Next thing you know, we're debating about this and the fucking UFOs and that, and I'm into it, so I ain't complaining. But then when it's time up, and the session's over, or sometimes a lot of times we'll even stay. If it's like if I come at nighttime, I was supposed to be there for an hour, nigga. We'll be there, and I usually go around. I ain't gonna say what time, but when I go at night, it's usually before 12, and I'll leave around like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, and all those 6 or 5 hours, we're not working, we're debating, we're talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? I actually put a video in here so y'all can see some of what I'm talking about. But that's an every time thing, you know what I'm saying? Because our minds, like, Gemini and Aquarius, we just go together, you know what I'm saying? But I do have to be realistic. I felt like ever since I first started going to him, I felt like he held my music, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I always felt like he held my music. Why? Because, but back then I couldn't really complain about it because I wasn't paying him cash. We had a deal going on. It was like, I'm charging $200, $250 for a video. You're charging $150 for a mix and a master. Boom, one hand wash the other. You mix and master, I shoot and edit videos. Boom. So we made a deal. We like, all right, you should wait your turn. You should keep on before you get hit with this. But what was I saying? But we was doing a deal, like, you know, videos for mixing and mastering. And it's like I would always be ready to shoot the video for him. I'll show you a message. Like, I was on, like, yo, you ready to shoot? You ready to shoot? You ready to shoot? You ready to shoot? And then it's just like always something to where he was never ready to shoot. But I'm ready to record. I'm ready to mix, master. I'm like, yo, let's go. Let's get this ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, his studio quality is way better than mine. So I'm like, yo, I need to sound professional. I like how I sound when I go to his studio. So, like, eventually it was like, I say like this year or the year before, I'm like, alright, I'm going to have to start paying him cash because, you know, that's kind of like an excuse for him to play with. Because now it's like, if we're not using cash, he don't have to take the videos when he wants to, you know what I'm saying? So then that limits me. Now it's like, damn, I'm right back where I started. No professional music. So I'm like, alright. So this year I paid him. And what made me mad about it back then, it was like, there was, like, I used to see people getting their music done, and my music would just be sitting in his computer, bro. Like, it would just be sitting there. And I'm like, damn, like, can I get my music? Like, it was to the point where, and I'm going to show y'all a message I sent him so y'all know I'm not fronting. And I even show y'all his reply. Like, the last song we had there, right? I Am Not Average, featuring Tay 600. I paid him cash for that. And even then, he still was kind of holding it, and there was this going on and that going on. Like, I don't know why he was holding it, but it was not getting finished on time. He told me 3 to 5 business days, right? That's all it would take. Then, something was going on where I had to hit up Tay, and he's telling me, yo, I didn't finish it because I'm waiting on Tay. Tay had to tell me whether he wanted to redo his verse or something, because it was like he was hitting the microphone or some parts. I don't know if you ever hear, but when I went to the studio, he was just starting to level the song. I'm like, I told him, like, how are you waiting on Tay? If that was the case, you would have mixed and mastered all of our parts and left Tay's but you didn't even touch any of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't mixed and mastered. When I came in, you just started leveling it. So mind you, I'm like, this is after the 3 to 5 days. I'm like, all right. So I had to send him this, like, long-ass message, like, explaining how I feel about when it comes to my music. You know what I'm saying? And after that, he got on it. And I feel like he kind of got mad about it, but it was like, I had to be real. What do you want me to do? Like, I feel like my music's always getting held. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I recorded about 6 songs off of One Way in his studio. How many songs did he mix out of those 6 songs recorded in his studio? Actually, 0. One Way was the song One Way wasn't recorded in his studio. That was recorded in my studio and I sent it to him. He finished that one. I give him that. He finished that one. But all the songs I recorded in his studio, Can't Fuck With You, Another Thing Coming, Dead Silence, can't even think of all of them. It got to the point back then where I was just like, yo, just let me get my songs. I'm going to take them home and try to do it. And they all turned into shoulda, coulda, woulda songs because he's a better mixer and engineer than I am. So I didn't know what I was doing. I just was getting impatient. I'm like, yo, listen. I'm watching him finish everybody else's song. I'm like, listen, are you ready to shoot a video, bro? Like, come on. Like, nah, I got to do this and that. Nah, I'm not ready. So my music just being held for months. I'm like, all right, nah, I'm just taking my music. I'll try to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? And I did. And it came out okay because his setup, when you record it, his setup is going to give you, because he has a correct setup. His preamp costs like $3,000. You know what I'm saying? The preamp that I got, that shit, what I just got, is like $800. You know what I'm saying? So that tells you right there, his setup is, you talk into his microphone, you sound like magic off the rip. He's like, check, mic check. Woo! Woo, that's me right there. Oh shit, that's me. Oh shit. I call his studio the superstar microphone. When you talking to that shit, woo, shit sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, like I said, I sent him a message. I'm like, yo, you are one of the gatekeepers to our city. You have some connections. You basically, like, he's in position to put people on. And it's like, what did I say? Matter of fact, I want to be exactly sure of what I said. Hold up. Let me check the message. Actually, there's multiple conversations, like, right? All right, so I had paid him $75, right? Extra to master I Am Not Average, right? We already had this agreement. We knew what it was. He charges, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all how much he charges me, because he gives me me and Quan, we get like a $20 discount. So, anyways, but then there's an extra $75 to get the song mastered. I'm like, I got to turn this music down. This shit's distracting. Yeah, he charged an extra $75, so I paid him the $75 for a mastered track of I Am Not Average. So then I'm like, yo, let me see. Oh yeah, because I had just got into a car accident recently, and they gave us a rental for a little bit, but I wasn't sure when me and Shorty gonna get a new car. So I'm like, yo, can I come in and can we finish I Am Not Average? And he's like, I can't do it tonight. Gotta go to 11. Got a party to go to till 11. I'm gonna be drinking, but tomorrow night works. I said I won't have the car tomorrow, the rental. I won't have a rental tomorrow night. Want me to come now? I'm not there. I'm getting ready for our party from 6 to 11. I'm like, damn, bro, I got niggas waiting. He said, I can't do nothing about that right now. I'm booked for this party. I'm like, yeah, but you also told me 3 to 5 business days. He said, the song already done, level set. To the one you paid for, I can send that. We was going to check out what else you wanted. And I said, yeah, to make sure it's done. And he's like, all I had to do was mixing the song, not mastering. That's what Disc Makers is for. That's what you said. What else needed to be checked? It was just everybody's sounded, just levels. Everybody sounded would just not, I don't know what he said there. I said, nah, you were supposed to master it too, though. And I'm like, matter of fact, I have the car tomorrow next. I found out I was gonna have it till Friday, so I'm like, he said, why would I master it if this makers is doing it? I said, I've been told you I wanted both. That's what the 75 was for, a master. He said, mixing and mastering is mixing and mastering is not a problem, but it doesn't make sense to pay people to do it. But okay, I'll get my job done since we on that type of time. I said, I don't know what that means, but all I know is I paid you 75 for a mastered song, and I said I wanted you to send me one that was lower for this maker. I've been told him that. He knew that. I've been told him that. I said I paid him 75 for a mastered song, mixed and mastered, and I wanted him to send me that same song lowered so I can get it mastered by disc makers too and see which one was better. He already knew that. We talked about that already. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he's saying like, why would he master it if this maker is gonna master it? And I'm like, either way, I already paid you for the master, so you know what I'm saying? But hold on.
Like I said, bro, I charge you 75 for the mixing and the mastering as well. You know what I mean? Because I fucks with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But you trying to make it seem like since you paid me $75, like everything I'm supposed to just make sure that the song is done. Like most people already have their stuff done. There's been plenty of times I let y'all stay over. No one paid me for the time extra and all that. That's not what I'm complaining about. That's not what I'm saying. I told you my computer had an issue. It wasn't me. I was trying to get something done. It had a problem. So the next day that I have available, don't sit your schedule and then you tell me I got people waiting. There's 3 to 5 business days and all that. But the song was really on hold because of the people who sending in both verses. So that's all I'm trying to tell you. I said I didn't know I was on that type of time because if that was the case, you know what I mean, I'd rather get everything done the same day so I don't have those worries to go back. So I always tell artists when they come to the studio, make sure they know what they do. So every time they record.
I'm confused. I mean, honestly, I'll be real with you. I'm confused. But what I wrote back to that, I'm like, yeah, you did let us stay over hours, and I always said I appreciated it. But to me, it seemed like whenever I have music in your studio, matter of fact, I'll let y'all see that. I sent him a big ass paragraph. Look at that. That's me, right here, the blue. I'm gonna read what I said, and then I'm gonna show y'all his reply. I said, but to me, it seems like whenever I have music in your studio, it never gets finished. It's always something that pushes it back and back all the way since my first mixtape. Meanwhile, everybody gets their music, and I'm just sitting here waiting on whatever you say I'm waiting on, to the point where back then I ended up just taking the music I recorded in your studio and trying to mix it myself because you never got around to it. And like there was months going by back then. I'm on my 3rd mixtape. This was my first mixtape I'm talking about, One Way. I'm like, and they all ended up should've, could've, would've tracks because I tried to mix them myself. I even offered you free videos for music in which you agreed to but never took your side of the deal. It's not even that serious. I just want to pay you and have you do your job. If I really took it serious and go back in time and see when I sent you that $75, I'm pretty sure that song wasn't being waited on for a verse, because if that's the case, everything would have been mixed except for that one verse. But when I came days after, you was just starting to level the song. I just don't understand, because me as a videographer, if someone pays me to do a job, I got to get it done before any fun or anything else, because that's not good business if it's any otherwise. You know what I'm saying? That's my business. Somebody pays me, I have to get my job done. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's like, and seeing how almost everybody in Springfield goes to you and they get their music, it makes me feel like it's only happening to me, because I never hear nobody else complaining that they don't get their music. And then he says, of course you're getting your music. We had a set real quick. I think he meant setback. Setback real quick, fix that. Now we back up. I don't know, bro. All I said was I can get you in tomorrow because I had a party to do today. Everything else, I don't know. Out of all that I said, he said everything else, I don't know. It's backwards. You see at the bottom. Now, out of all that I just said, now, be real. This is how I decipher things. Out of all that I just said, if I was lying or if I was saying some shit that he didn't understand and he didn't believe, or he would have been like, Ray, what is you talking about? What are you talking about? Right? Anybody, if somebody could come up to you and be like, yo, you've been holding my music and this, that, and the third, and da, and you feel like it's not true, you're going to be like, what are you talking about? He would have said, what is you talking about? Like, why? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that, though. He said, oh, we had a setback. We back on track. Of course you're going to get your music. He said, everything else, I don't know. That's what he responded to that whole paragraph. Everything else, I don't know. Okay. That right there tells me I'm not talking a foreign language. He understands what I'm saying, but he has nothing to say to it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. Because if not, if somebody would have came up to me and I'm a videographer and niggas like, yo, you be holding my videos and and I feel like I haven't, I'm gonna be like, nigga, what is you talking about, my nigga? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Explain it to me. But he didn't say none of that. He's like, oh, we had a setback. Of course you're gonna get your music. Everything else, I don't know, bro. Everything else, I don't know. He doesn't know what to say to that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. And after I sent him that long ass paragraph, go figure, the song, he actually ended up getting the song done. But it was taking whatever long until I sent him that long ass message. And usually I wouldn't even push it like that, but I'm like, I gotta let him know how I feel, bro. Cause like, I've been holding this in since way back in my first mixtape when I used to. People ask me like somebody was at who was it? It was either Ali Fats or Peasy. One of them. We was in the studio together and one of them was like, "Yo, you and Tommy used to be mad close and shit. I haven't been seeing y'all together. What happened?" And I'm like, "Nah, it's just some little he say she say shit happened back then." And he's like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know y'all really went through some shit really happened." I'm like, "Yeah, it was nothing." And Tommy's like, "Yeah, I don't know what Razor talking about. He said somebody said I said something about him and I told him I ain't never said nothing But in my messages before that, he was like that he probably said that I do sponsor. I'll put the screenshot there. I don't want to lie, but he said I probably said something. But either way, it's like, okay, so I was being talked about when I wasn't there. That's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? But that all I wanted to, hold on. Now, after I pushed that on him, about him holding my music and all that, I felt like that made him mad. So I'm like, yo, watch. I'm thinking in my head like, yo, watch. Now he's gonna make shit a lot harder. I feel like, boom. So after we finished, I'm Not Average, right? The next step, which we both already knew, was Things Are Not the Same. That's my next single, right? I was gonna pay him $75 to master it. But I had recorded that one in my studio. I'm Not Average was recording in his studio. Things Are Not the Same was recorded in my studio, so I'll only owe him $75. I'm not paying him to record it. You know what I'm saying? Pay him just to master it. Tell him, yo, I need him to listen to the session of the song so he can tell me if he thinks I should redo it or not. Because I recorded that song before I got my preamp and my new microphone. This new setup I got, the preamp costs $800 and the microphone costs $1,000. I didn't have this when I recorded that single I sent him. So I'm like, yo, can you check it out and tell me if you think I should redo it? Never got around to it, right? So I'm gonna show y'all. Watch. This shit dumb funny. Watch. April. I've been trying to get it since April. I've been trying to get him to tell me since April 2nd, right? I'm like, yo. He said, yo, what you doing? He said, working. I said, did you check that for me? Haven't got around to nothing. Been booked and running around. I said, all right. April 5th. That's 3 days later, right? I can't make this up. April 5th. I say, yo, what are you doing? On my way to my daughter's school dance. Understandable. Family first. He said, what's popping? I said, I'm trying to get that song checked. He said, check by listening to it, or you need me to look at something, because I can hear it on my phone, but I like listening to music from the studio. I said, nah, like the quality. I need to know if I need to re-record it. So from the studio. He said, I will listen to it later on when I get there, because I ain't been to the studio since yesterday. That was April 5th, right? April 5th. Where's the date? Right there. April 5th, right? What's today's date? I'll show you today's date. I'll show you today's date right now. And he still hasn't done it. I'm going to show you today's date. So, hold up. How do I get to my calendar? That's the only way y'all be able to see it big. Hold up. Calendar. The 16th, bro. So that's 11 days ago, and he still didn't check that for me. That's almost 2 weeks. But see, me, I get to a point where it's like, I know what's up. I'm not gonna, like, if it's like that, it's like that, bro. I don't beg nobody for anything. But if I'm extending my arm out, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I ended up hitting up my other engineer, professional engineer, Dilly. And he's supposed to be checking for me and getting back to me. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, a whole 11 days, and then I didn't even. So I had made a status, right, on Facebook. I'm like, yo, I'm about to make a vlog about. And it wasn't just about him. It's about multiple niggas. All the people I talked about. People claiming they fuck with me, but really not fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So, ironic. After that, he messages me on Sunday. Today is what? Tuesday. So he messaged me 3 days ago. Do you think he messaged me about the song? No. He messaged me about Nipsey Hussle. He said, I tried telling you about, because like he was talking about the government thing. He says, it's a government conspiracy. And I don't disagree. But, you know, I'm worried about my song. I want to know if you listen to it. Tell me what I need to do. And it's like, I know you ain't been busy for 2 weeks straight. I mean, you do. Don't get me fucked up. I ain't gonna act like I know, but he is a busy man. But there's been plenty of times where we've been in his studio and we've wasted hours debating. All them hours that be wasted, like you can't just open up a session for me real quick, press the space bar, listen, and be like, okay, nah, you don't need to redo it, or yeah, you need to redo it. That simple. But I don't stress it because, like I said, I always know what's what. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sent me a message after I made that status about making a vlog about people not really fucking with me, and it wasn't even about what I wanted it to be about. He's talking about Nipsey Hussle, and so I'm like, all right, man. It is what it is. Like, to me, it's like it confuses me. Gemini's confuse me because it's like, I don't know if it's pride or ego. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It could be though, because time, like, there be times when we're debating and I could be right about something and Tommy would never. He never wants to be wrong. He would never let me be right, and I don't care. It's not that serious to me. I know when I'm right, but it's like I read something on Twitter that says if you can't be wrong, then you have an ego problem, and that made me think of certain people. I'm like, yo, did y'all see the clip when I was working? We were working on the Take 600 song, and I sent him the session, and it had the wave version of the beat. Now, anybody who knows anything about music, the wave version of a beat sounds better than the MP3 version, because MP3 version is what? Compressed. MP3 is for compressed. It's compression. Wave means exported exactly how it was made. Exactly how the beat, vocal, or whatever you're listening to was made. There's no compression on it. So, as we recorded the song, this is before I paid for the original beat. When you go on YouTube and you listening to these YouTube beats, they don't have the WAV version. They have the MP3 version for you to listen to. When you pay the producer, then they send you the WAV version and it sounds better. So when I went back to the studio, Tommy had like, I guess, I sent him the WAV and the MP3 both in the session. He deleted the WAV version and left the MP3 version there, and I'm like, bro, why would you? You know what I'm saying? I wanted the WAV version. Then he's telling me, nah, all they do with the WAV version is they make it something. He's telling me, and the whole time I'm thinking in my head like, yeah, all that is cool. Everything you're saying is cool. I feel you, but on my project, I want the high quality instrumental. I'm not trying to be funny, but I really don't care what you're telling me because at the end of the day, it's what I want. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, you don't need that one. Trust me, just leave the MP3 version there. Mind you, MP3 version is a compressed version of the beat. I don't want a compressed version of the beat. That's the one I downloaded before I paid the nigga. I want the beat that the producer sent me when I paid him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sent me the real version of it, the full blast one, not no compressed version of it. You know what I'm saying? And Tommy's telling me there's no difference between the two.
No, that's not a problem. We're just gonna bring the beat on this corner.
That might be the wrong beat too, I think, no?
Why would it be the wrong beat? It should be the same beat.
I don't think that's the WAV though. That's the yeah, hell no. That's the one I downloaded before we grabbed it.
Okay, so that's what we did. Which one you saying?
It's called No Line. I got like a bunch of weird numbers after it. Remember when I sent it to you, the other one, the green one?
Right, but I took that one out because you only need one of them.
Yeah, nah, but that's an MP3 version. The other one's the paid for version. I got the.
You're talking about this green? You see, they got green pieces.
Right there. No. That's like that's something else. But that is the thing though, because I see it right there. It says N dash.
Right. But this is the beat that doesn't show. This doesn't show.
It didn't pop up.
It only shows the little pieces that you have in there. So what I did was I just listened to the beat, and then that's why everybody had the same. I did was I copied from where your verse was at, and I made sure everybody had that same drop. Then I go do whatever we kind of hear to the beat, because I don't know how it's all structured. I'm just trying to keep this beat. This one beat should be at the same quality.
Right. That's we could you could master it and then you could do the beat part after, because the beat ain't gonna do nothing but make it. It's just the wave is a little bit louder and shit.
But if it's going to mastering, all you're gonna do is we're gonna mix this in, make it blend, and then you're gonna send this song to disc makers.
Oh, so I don't want that beat there. Then I'd rather have the wave beat.
What you mean? This is the MP3 beat though. What's wrong with this beat is the question. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
MP3 beat is cheaper quality, and that's before you pay for the beat.
This is not MP3. This beat is not MP3. This beat is wave.
I don't think so, bro.
Nah, I converted it. I can guarantee that. My Pro Tools doesn't. You can't even MP3. Like if I try to add an MP3 song right into my joint, it won't even let me do it. Everything has to be. Everything has to be. That's the first thing I do. See, this is all MP3 songs. See, this is Kevin Gates' song. This is MP3. See how it won't let me take it? None of these songs. Because I have to convert. All mines have to be wave. But that's what I'm saying. What was wrong with the beat is the beat was different than the.
It is a little different. Like I don't know. The wave is louder.
But we're not achieving loudness. We're mixing this. The loudness comes in the master. Like if I wanted to tweak this beat, I can do whatever I want with this beat. I can just go right here and then give it the loudness if I want. If you felt like this, I wouldn't put a limiter on here, but I could EQ it. I'm just saying, like this level is actually a good level. I think you're confusing the wave because he sent it to you wave than MP3, but probably all he did was take the MP3 and just convert it to wave.
I don't know. I mean, to me, a paid for beat is more.
Right, but you don't know. But you don't know what he. So if someone.
Nah, I don't know exactly what he did, but I mean, I would trust him to give me a better quality beat after
the quality of the beat from the quality of the beat from wave to MP3. When you're converting it from MP3 to wave, you up in the quality.
I didn't even know you could do that.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing in my computer that I can't do MP3. So that's why I tell people send me the WAV folder. But if they send me MP3, I gotta convert it to WAV, or it won't go in here. You know what I'm saying? That's just how mines operate. But some people will let you take the MP3 and put the song in there, and that's where your quality starts to lessen. But that's what I'm saying. None of this is all WAV. You know what I'm saying? See how it says it was converted?
Yeah, but see, if it's converted, I feel like there's a chance that the converter could have made the quality different.
Yeah, it brought the quality.
If he sends me the beat straight already done like that, like mastered WAV file, I would just
if he did that, but I mean, how he gonna send you a mastered track like that and then the song's not mastered?
What's the beat got to do?
Because you have to master both of them. The beat has to be separated, the vocals do it, then you bring them together, and then you master the song.
I'm not talking about the song, I'm talking about just the beat.
Right, but when you on YouTube, this beat is different though. When
you put beats on YouTube and you sell them, you ain't gonna put the full quality on them because you don't want nobody stealing your beat. But once they send you that money, they send you the real quality.
Right, but if I know how to convert something back to normalization, that's what it is. That's all they're doing. When he make this beat, if I made a beat and I mastered this beat and I sent it to you MP3, it's only lessening because of the program that I'm sending it to you. But then you go back and then you hit normalize, it'll put the beat back to 0. That's what I'm saying. But if you're saying, I'm thinking differently as far as the WAV, but both of these beats that you had here, right? The ones that you had, there was another beat that you had, that don't line up either because this is his beat. The same beat, what's that dude name? The one that you just, where is it? This guy. Yeah, he has a beat, he has a different quality beat too. I don't know where he got this beat from. This is not the same beat as the one you sent me.
Lost a battle for me, I ain't never lost a war. You can doubt about the beef.
It sound like his people put an effect on it.
But it's not like you could call the Lord. He got locked for life, so niggas don't pick up his cars no more. The star lately pound down on all 80s. Ironic niggas want from the shine, but they all shady. Was out bugging, burn a couple bridges, I ain't need to burn. Shit is alright, wait till the window hit the key to turn. See the curve, started with an ounce, I had some Z to serve. Never speak a word, shit if he snitch, he get what he deserve. If you was doing nothing for it, you don't get nothing. It's Vivid from the north and Tay out from the 600. Strip jumping, workers on the corner.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm just listening, that type of, that quality of beat, they mix that or whatever they want to say to give you a reference idea. So I already noticed that beat was at MP3. I can hear that quality just by they doing it. Now, right? So when I go back to single, this is the beat, the one you saying. All I'm watching is this.
I do, man. I'm not saying you didn't make it. I'm just saying I would rather run with what the dude who made the beat sent me.
What we're doing, all he doing is sending you the beat that he likes level wise. So if I took anything from that beat, let's say like we took this beginning, all I'm gonna do is copy this and move it. So this is not gonna change. The level is not gonna change down the road, down there. So that's what I'm saying. So he ain't doing nothing differently besides send you a WAV folder that he just said it was probably mastered.
I mean, I trust it. I'm gonna run with it. If it's after a transaction, I'm gonna run with it.
I mean, you could do. I mean, I would need that beat then. Where is that beat at then?
I sent it to you with it in there.
But this never shows up though. So I need the actual instrumental, the one that you can get to me, and I can put it in there.
It's in your Gmail.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is that one doesn't line up for some odd reason. The one that you recorded on is the one that you got at your house. The one that you sent. You showed me 2 of them.
Nah, I recorded on that one.
No, but you showed me 2 of them where you had it lined up because this one I moved this beat.
Yeah. When I sent it to you, they were already lined up.
I'll show you it right here. This is your first folder. This is why I did them like this. This is not this too. This is the first one. This is your version. Okay. Let's save that one. Right now, watch. Notice that this is what happens. See how that pops up already? So I already know that there's things that are gonna be missing. And it's gonna be just like that. Even when I let it try to load up, that beat has never been there.
I don't think that's a. Oh yeah, that is the beat.
That's what I'm saying. This is these both of them. This is the beat that I used. I took from over here and I just looped everything because the quality of the beat. But this beat never was here. Your breakdowns are here. You see what I'm saying? But this is the problem that I had the first time. This is how I'm taking the whole folder that you bringing to me. So noticing that even when like I noticed that Quan and them. See, this is Quan. This is you, and this is. Damn, where he at? Oh, see, I don't need. This is the one because this is not even the one I added the other voice to. The other dude in it.
Yeah, I didn't
Right.
have it.
So
yeah.
see how this goes over here, and Quan's not even on the beat right now, technically. You see, there's nothing playing. Like the beat is on. The song is technically over right now.
Well, in my computer, it's not missing, so it's playing.
I know, that's what I'm saying, because you got the beat playing from here on out there. But this is what I'm saying. This whole beat that you got, I need that whole beat, so then I can just drag it in here.
Hold on, I think I sent it to you. That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know you sent it to me, but for some reason that beat is not showing up in here. That's the same folder that I took.
Did you try re-dragging it in there?
I dragged it in there.
Like, no, I'm talking about importing it, like, not from what I did right there, like, just importing it as by itself.
Right, that's what I tried. It's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna load up, but it's gonna load up, and then it's not gonna have all the things. When I drag it, it's gonna take out all of the stuff that you did.
Like the cuts and shit?
Yeah, so everything is, I'm gonna have to move it anyway. So it's like just taking one of your beginnings. So that's why I said if I had the beat, I could just load the beat up, put it right in there, and I'm only gonna copy everybody's from that first part anyway, and then I'm gonna leave Quan the breakdown that you had. Because before he gave you the beat back, that breakdown probably wasn't even in there.
No, it was.
You probably put that breakdown. Now
Which one?
The beat around.
Which one? The doom, doom, doom.
Right.
No, yeah, I put that.
And out here, you got another thing in there too, a spacer.
This is not magic. No, yeah, check your email. I sent it. It says shared with Tommy Pockets 44 at Gmail and your Yahoo one.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna show you right now. Trust me, I did all that. So let me go back to the folder. Which one did I call? I called this. I put it right in this folder. This is the beat right here. This is the one that you
Let me see, click it. Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? That's the beat right there. It's in that folder. It's not opening up.
That's what I'm saying. Did you try to re-drag it in there though?
I'm sure. It's gonna let me drag it in there. Of course, it's gonna let me drag it. But what it's not gonna let me do is
It's copy all the stuff I put on it. I mean, if you, I don't know though, 'cause I know you. Well, I could, cause I'm saying I could re-put all that. That's easy. I'd rather just have the better quality though.
I'm sure. I'm gonna give you what you want. It's simple. See, this is the version that you sent me right here. This is the beat. So we not. This is just the instrument by itself. That's the whole thing.
Oh wait, mute the other one on top. Let's see how we're gonna hit it.
The levels are the same.
K-Rod.
Can I play the other one real quick? Nah. Hell no.
Yeah, because what you're doing is, this what I'm saying, you're looking at the loudness in this beat. I can see the difference.
Now play it before the beat drops. Is it different? Nah, that other one hitting, bro.
Right, but what I'm trying to tell you, this is what I'm trying to understand is, that wouldn't matter when you're mixing the song to send it to mastering. They're gonna take that level and take the whole song to where it needs to be at. So this is if you have, see how loud that is?
Yeah, that's the old one, right?
But no, this is the old one, right? No, this is yours right here. This is the new one.
That shit painful.
The only difference is the loudness. It's not, the quality hasn't changed. But that's okay. We'll use that one right there. So that's the one you want to use. And we're going to line it up.
And then when I made them play it back to back, I heard the difference. I'm like, nah, bro, put the wave one. Put the wave one, bro. You crazy. Put that wave version back up there. You need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He's like being wrong. And, you know, to me, it's just like, there's so much. And it's just kind of like similar to the situation with me and my dad. Like, there's so much we could accomplish. It's like, I don't know if people just want to be the guy or the main person or what it is. I don't know if like I don't know what everybody wants to be that nigga, and it's like for example, like all the times where we be in the studio wasting hours debating about this and that and the government, UFO, all this extra shit. How I see it, since Tommy has the best studio in Springfield, he could be like, yo, Quan, yo, Razor, since we here talking about all this anyway, why don't y'all jump in the studio? Like, I understand that you want bread for it. It's a business. But I'm just saying from my perspective, what could be done. Yo, jump in the studio. We about to, yo, do that. We all gonna make a song. Yo, do this. We all gonna hop on a song since we already here. And it could be like a Birdman, Lil Wayne thing. You know what I'm saying? If I got talent, he got talent, Quan got talent, and Tommy has this quality. That's like me, like, put it like this, example. Lil Bubba, right? Casey Bubba. I shot that video. And honestly, if I was up at the time, like, up high, like, you know what I'm saying? I would have did it for free. When he was in jail, when he called me, he said, yo, I can rap, bro, da-da-da-da. I'm like, so show me, go ahead, da-da-da. Nigga spit some shit. So the way I seen it, I'm like, oh, shit, this little nigga nice, boy. I say, yo, when you get out of jail, I'm going to shoot a video for you for free, my nigga. Just because, why not? He has the talent. Why not? You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality. Why not? But when he got out, I forgot what had happened, but I was low on cash. I'm like, yo, I do it for half. You know what I'm saying? $70. Still, you know what I'm saying? I haven't charged under $100 in years for a video. He got the 70 and we shot the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of nigga when I see talent, if I feel like it can expand, I want to help it expand. Why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? You know, and the thing with Bubba is though, like, he's young and wild. I tried to talk some sense into him, like, and he's not ready yet. He's not mature enough yet. Like, he still cares too much about what everyone thinks about him. And like, I had tried to have a deep talk with him, but he was too busy trying to impress me. And it's like, I'm trying to get into his mind, see what he wants to do, see where he wants to go with the rap shit, see what he's doing it for. He's not even paying attention to none of the questions I'm asking him. He's just like, yo, Razor, look at this. Yo, Razor, look at that. Yeah, I got bitches over here fucking with my music. Yo, Razor, look. And I'm like, yeah, of course, my nigga, you nice as fuck, da-da-da. It's like, I can't get into his brain. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, alright, well, he's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? He's not ready yet. And free him. He just got locked up again. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like, I don't know, like, all the times we spend in the studio just talking about a bunch of, you know, I feel like if I was in Tommy's position and I knew me and Quan was talented, and I would have been like, okay, I got two young niggas from my city that's really, you know what I'm saying? They with this music shit. Bro, I'm going to stand behind them. Why not? I'm going to stand behind them. Get in the studio, my nigga. I'm telling like that, yo, get in the studio. Get in the studio. Shit, fuck around. I'm going to be the Birdman. I sign y'all niggas. What's up? And because I know y'all got the talent. See what I'm saying? Like, it's about what could be. But I feel like not everybody wants what could be because everybody wants to be the main attention, the main course, the main nigga, the nigga. So it's like nobody wants to help anybody else. Like, you know, I don't know. Thing with me is it's like, with the whole timing situation, it's just weird because it's like, bro, you already taught me so much. Why would you not? You taught me more than anybody in this music shit. So it's like, you know, I don't know if it's your ego, your pride, or what, but it's like, you taught me all this. So it's like, why help me to you know, I guess like try to slow me down at the same time or whatever. Like, you know, it's like, that's why I said it has to be private, because if it was really something to where, nigga, if it was something to where Tommy didn't fuck with me, bro, Bro, I'm the only person besides Mooch that I know of. Tommy went on a vacation when I was doing my first mixtape, One Way. He left me with the keys to his studio. Do you know how crazy that is? Because he don't do that with nobody except Mooch. That's his right hand man. He left me, this little nigga, Razor, 19 years old, 18 years old, with the keys to his studio when it was downtown Springfield with thousands of dollars worth of equipment. So you trust me? You trust me? Cause, and obviously I'm me, nigga. I don't do no snake shit like that. So nothing came up missing. I'm just saying, you trust me? Like, you don't do that with nobody else. I met him through Quan. I don't think he's ever let Quan have the keys to his studio. You know what I'm saying? He left me with the keys to his studio, bro. So it tells me you trust me, but for whatever reason, whether it's ego, pride, or wanting to be number one, whatever it is, you're not fully standing behind me. And it's like, I just think of all the what ifs, what could happen. Like, bro, I tell people all the time, nigga, if the numbers don't lie, If I was a bad rapper, all these people that fuck with my music on YouTube, all these people who support my music, they're gonna tell me, yo, alright, you're trash. You're trash. They don't tell me that, bro. What some people do tell me is, yo, you're nice as fuck, but your voice could be better. Little do they know it's not really that, it's the quality. People will hear me on a song like Timmy Turner remix we did, because that was all recorded and mixed by Tommy Pockets, the fucking professional. The nigga who went to school for mixing and engineering. And they be like, yo, y'all niggas all burnt that shit. Oh my God. Bro, if you being real, we always burn shit. We just don't always have that quality. So if y'all perceive it as, oh, y'all nice, but the quality, what most people don't know how big of a deal quality is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say the dopest rap right now, and it's not mixed and mastered right, it won't matter. It just won't matter, because you're going to hear it and you're going to be like, yo, this nigga can rap, but it won't get stuck in your head. Why? Because the frequencies aren't set right. It's not going to get stuck in your head. It's not going to have that effect where it gets stuck in your head. What's going to happen is you're going to hear it and you're going to be like, yo, that nigga can rap, but you're not going to listen to it ever again because it didn't get stuck in your head. It was just, you heard it, you said he's nice, and that was your opinion. But you're not gonna get in the shower and you know how when you hear a certain song, you be like, you catch yourself singing this shit again, like, oh shit, I'm singing this song. That's the quality, you know what I'm saying? That's why. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm at the point where it's like, see, me and Dilly, at least with Dilly, is that my son? Alright, I know it's a whole different time of the day, but my son was calling me and I got sidetracked. What was that? I said, Billy, my other engineer. Thing with Dilly, like, I can't really complain. And we got into like one disagreement. It's about to be 3-3-3. If you know what that means, you know what that means. I ain't gonna say it. But I'm watching the clock. We got into one disagreement. Like, he told me, he's like, yo, you get 3 sitting backs, right, on the song. So, I guess I did exceed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad one time, because like he said, there's 3 sitting backs. That's like you send him a song to mix and master. He send it back to you 3 times. And after that, he don't send it no more. So, on the I Like It Like That remix, I was trying to get him to turn the ad-libs down, but I guess like, me not being in the studio with him, he didn't know how low I wanted him, so he just turned him down. Told him, like, yo, can you turn down a little bit more? Turn down. Like, yo, a little bit more? Turn down. And I'm like, I hear it and it's still a little too loud, so I'm like, can you turn it down one more time? And he's like, bro, that shit is a remix anyway. That shit's done, bro. Trust me, just put it out. That kind of made me mad because it's like, I understand he got a 3 cents policy, but I'm like, damn, I wasn't happy with the product, you know what I'm saying? But I put it out. It wasn't that serious. But I told him from now on, because he's supposed to be mastering some other music. I'm like, from now on, when you mastering and you done with a master, don't send me anything. I'm gonna pull up to the studio. I'm gonna pull up and we're gonna do it together. You know what I'm saying? So that way you ain't gotta send nothing, and then maybe I don't check it till 3 hours later and I ask you to change something. So I understand that could be annoying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, from now on, I'm just gonna pull up after. Once you say, yo, the master is done, you pull up. Tweak it like that. But yeah, that's the end of this. So this shit's already 2 hours long. I'm trying to make it too long. But that's pretty much why I stated myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying not to be cocky, but I don't know if I'm the prophet, if I'm the chosen one. But a lot of people seem to have reactions towards me that I don't understand. So to me, it just leads me to believe that it's fear. That's what, I don't know what else to like. To me, it's like it's fear. I guess, some people just fear what I could become. But it's like, God is my witness. I always overcome every obstacle. You know what I'm saying? So it really comes down to just ride with it or ride against it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping, no matter what. Even if worst came to worst and I had to really sit down and learn how to mix and master my own music, it would be very annoying and very stressful, but I will do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. It's hard, but it's not that hard. I just don't have the time for it because I get frustrated easily with that shit. When you're doing a video, everything's by eye. You're watching, you're looking. When you're mixing and engineering music, everything's by ear. You have to listen really hard, then eventually you get a headache from listening to the same shit over and over. Oh, bro, that shit's stressful. That shit's stressful, bro. That ass, bro. If I have to, I have to, you know what I'm saying? But that's the end of this video, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let all that out so I can proceed into my bright future on the best note, you know what I'm saying?